you get in early?
What are you doing here?
I stopped by your place with coffee, but no answer.
It's some paperwork. Thanks.
It's probably cold by now, but... Tony, I need something. I know you think you saw this coming, but I just need a little help.
What?
I was on my way home from work last night, and this guy on the subway bumped into me.
What'd he get?
No, he pushed me into an exposed screw or something, and I think I got a scratch on the back of my thigh, but I just can't see it.
The nerve of some people.
Maybe this isn't the best light to look. Is there someplace better you can think of? Freeze, Lieutenant. Assume the position.
Female DOA, no ID. Looks young, too healthy to be a pros. A strange wound, looks like she got bit by a vampire.
Well, seeing how that's impossible, why don't you tell me what we're looking at?
2 little puncture wounds on her neck, right close to each other.
Not bullets?
No, very small, no stippling.
We got through off an anonymous call to 911. The number came back to a payphone nearby. Jones and Meadowboy are checking it out.
We found a purse. It's pretty new, so it could be hers.
No ID?
No, and nothing in the immediate area.
We know what time the attendant shows up?
Around 8.
Looks like they've got a surveillance camera for license plates. We'll run everything from the last 24 hours.
Yeah, we'll start the canvas.
I think I know this girl.
From where?
If it's her, she's an auxiliary cop. Heather Peterson.
Out of our precinct?
Yeah. Yeah, that's her. That's Heather.
Get her covered up.
So we confirmed she was an auxiliary cop?
4 months. Heather Peterson, 17.
Auxiliary captain said she was a hard worker, a cop buff. Mostly they'd send her into bars or liquor stores to see could she buy without ID.
There's nothing on canvas.
That crime scene said the payphone the anonymous tip came from had been wiped down.
You notify the family?
Mom let us search the girl's room. We got some personal effects in her diary.
The parents say how long she's been missing?
It's only the mom. The girl left at 6 this morning for an early shift at a coffee shop. The mom also mentioned that 6 months ago, she had a bad breakup with a guy, Quentin Stautle. She got an order of protection on him, which he violated and did 30 days.
So he's not locked up?
Not anymore.
So why isn't he here?
There's no answer at his place. In a hardware store, his probation officer said he works there. It doesn't open for another hour.
Thought we'd get a jump on going through the effects.
Lieutenant? All right, whoever's free will handle it. Sit on the hardware store and let's treat this like she's one of ours.
That was the plan.
Yeah.
You missed the loop.
Firebombing at an apartment on 2nd and A. Connie, you and Rita.
Molotov cocktail.
Anyone hurt?
FD put it up pretty quick. The owner, Raymond Dobbs, and his sister, Soraya.
Thanks. Detectives Ortiz and McDowell, can you tell us what happened?
Heard a boom go up, looked out the window and saw this. Called the fire department.
Can you think I might have done it?
How are we supposed to know?
Firebombings generally aren't random.
So what are you asking?
You in a beef with anyone?
No. I just saw the flames and went for the phone.
It was pretty scary. Both a little shook up.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, it's a rough neighborhood. Could have been anybody.
And there's that one guy.
What?
The homeless guy.
Yeah, right. Choppy.
Maybe you ought to talk to him.
Choppy.
Yeah. You sleep on the stoop sometimes. I shoved him off once and he pulled a knife.
You report it?
He split, so I figured I'd let it drop.
This Choppy, he's the best bet, you sure?
That's all I could think of.
All right, we'll be in touch. Anything else? Give us a call.
Sit down. You always carry a box cutter, Quentin?
It's for work. I stock shelves.
You got a record?
I'm gonna guess you know I do.
Yeah, we also know you're on parole, and carrying a box cutter could be seen as a violation.
How'd I offend you guys?
When's the last time you saw Heather Peterson?
6 months ago?
Was this face-to-face contact, or were you looking at her from behind a bush while you're spanking your Johnson?
What are you talking about, spanking my Johnson?
You were stalking her, right?
No, I was not.
Explain the order of protection.
Her overprotective, freaked out mother.
On account of you calling her daughter at all hours and hanging around outside her window?
She was my girlfriend, okay? My legit girlfriend. And it freaked her mom out because she thought I was too old.
Yeah, you being 25 and the girl's 17, she was legally right.
Don't make me a stalker. She was my girlfriend. And her mom, we just lost Heather's dad to cancer, was freaked out, didn't like my age. So we tried to sneak around her, and she caught us a few times and flipped.
Were you near a vacant lot on 3rd this morning?
No, I was in bed, then I went to work.
Anyone back that up?
No, why? What is up?
Heather was found dead in a vacant lot on 3rd.
Nah, come on.
Did you kill her?
Hell no. You serious?
No, we're kidding. You got a pellet gun?
What's this now?
She got shot with a pellet gun. We checked your place. We're not gonna find one?
I don't have any gun. I didn't kill her.
But we're gonna check your place anyway. You'll consent to that, or do you want to sit around here all day?
I guess I'll consent to it.
All right, write that down.
Hey,
Hey,
you working on the auxiliary cop?
yeah, doing groundwork, yeah.
So you're busy.
Something on your mind?
Only if you got time.
Well, sit down.
I think my grandmother's getting taken in a phone scam.
Well, how'd it come up?
She asked to borrow $5,000, saying she wanted to invest it for me.
You get the particulars on it?
When I told her I thought it was a scam, she got real angry and said if I ever mentioned it again, she'd stop speaking to me.
Will she say how much she spent so far?
She wouldn't say, but she lives on her Social Security and not much else.
All right, I'll look into it.
I'd be happy to come with you.
Now, Valerie, when old people get taken in scams, they get embarrassed. And if she knew you got cops involved, she might make good on her threat and stop speaking to you.
So when you go there, it didn't come from me?
Just the thorough work of New York's finest. All right, where she live?
Uptown, West Side. I'll just write it down.
You look nice today.
Just today?
I walked into that one, huh? All right, I'll be in touch.
Thanks. And, thanks for the compliment.
No luck with Choppy. Uniforms never heard the name.
We were thinking of heading out to Campus Parks nearby.
Hold off. We got a stabbing at 1402 Avenue A.
Across the street from the firebombing.
Check it out. See if it's related or it's just a busy block.
This Quentin's half a candidate. We're gonna search his apartment.
You want to hear this first? Heather Peterson's diary. A marked page with the initials and phone numbers next to him.
Yeah, there's lots of those.
Yeah, but these are guys she was sleeping with. The subheading says 15th.
Cops on the 15th?
You call the numbers?
Pages of cell phones, all belonging to cops in the 15th. The first one's the captain of the auxiliary, Robert Lane.
Then here's the first conversation.
Done. He should be on his way up.
If need be, I want IAB involved. And this rolls out by the book. No rhythm for nobody. Let's go with 17.
Captain Robert Lane, Detective Medavoy called.
Yeah, Detective Sipowicz and Clark. We gotta ask you a couple of questions about Heather Peterson.
Oh, sure. Of course.
Have a seat, Mr. Lane.
Captain Lane. Captain of the Auxiliary Police deserves the title.
Appreciate that, Detective.
How long you been with the auxiliary, Captain?
5 years. We never had a loss like this. Heather was a good cop.
We understand you had her making underage alcohol buys. Is she effective?
Oh, very. You know, in spite of her age, she had a real maturity. Tripped a lot of guys up. Bar owners, liquor store owners. I should tell you, we had Heather doing alcohol buys in the precinct. And we're not supposed to in case she ended up going into a place that she was known. So you might want to look at bar owners she popped recently. There's a list.
You know of anybody on this list that gave her trouble?
Not that I know of.
So this is a general suggestion.
What kind of relationship you have with Heather?
Well, good. She worked hard. She liked police work.
You have a relationship with her outside the auxiliary?
Like a sexual relationship?
Why would you? I mean, what on earth makes you think?
She's She's got you in her diary.
Oh, my God.
Can you account for your whereabouts from 6 a.m.?
Yes. Yes, I can. I was with my wife till 8:30. Does she have to know about this?
Do you have any reason to do this girl harm? She threatened to tell your wife?
No, absolutely not. She liked the authority, in the uniform. I wasn't the only one.
You were her boss.
Yeah, but she was mature, way beyond her years. And she really came after me.
Oh, chased you into the corner, tore your clothes off?
Oh, come on, detective.
Do you have anything that might help us?
Nothing I could think of.
It comes down to it, we might have to confirm your whereabouts with your wife.
What'll you tell her?
We'll make something up.
What's your day job?
I got a business, plumbing fixtures.
Hang on to it, because you're done with police work.
Victim's inside. Says he opened the door and a mass male stabbed in the chest and split.
Sanitation ever gonna get that car out of here?
Not this month.
Stabbing victim, what's his name?
Joe Whitaker.
What's with the beating?
Says it's not related.
Rough time you've been having, Mr. Whitaker.
I always check the peephole. This time I didn't. Look what it got me.
Guy in a mask stabbed you?
That's right.
Big guy, little?
I didn't have my glasses on.
Is there any reason you can think of why someone would want to stab you?
No. I pretty much keep to myself.
How'd you get beat up?
I got into it with some punks last week.
Mr. Whitaker, those injuries can't be more than a few hours old.
It happened last week.
Would you recognize the punks if you saw them again?
Nope.
Didn't have your glasses on then either?
They knocked them off.
You hear about the firebombing on the street this morning?
Smelt it first. Then I saw when they put it out.
Well, the stabbing wouldn't be related to that at all, would it?
Now, how would I know?
Firebombing there, stabbing here, or is this block just the Wild West?
Yeah, I got no idea how that car went up.
And there's nothing else you can tell us to help find who stabbed you or beat you up?
Look, the man came to my door, stabbed me, and then run off like a punk. Now, getting beat up, ancient history.
Mr. Whitaker, I don't know what kind of game you're running here, but level with us now or we'll come down on you when we figure this out.
I don't know what to tell you.
If something pops up.
Doubt it will.
Take it anyway.
Still Haywood?
Yes?
How do you do, ma'am? I'm Detective Jones from the 15th Precinct. If you have a moment, I need to talk to you about a rash of crimes you might have been victim of.
I don't think I've been the victim of anything, but you can come in.
Thank you. Have you had any strange phone calls recently? Anyone offering investment advice?
How did you come to me now?
Well, your name came up in an investigation of telephone scam artists. Our surveillance showed they might be targeting you.
I can't remember any calls about any investment. 15th. Isn't that downtown?
Yes, it is.
Do you know my granddaughter, Valerie Haywood? She's a district attorney downtown.
I may have heard the name.
But you don't know her, though.
Maybe if I saw her, I could put the name with the face. But typically, these people call offering investment opportunities like buying property in Florida, a share in an oil or gas lease, rare coins, foreign lottery.
What's that now? Lottery?
Yes, someone calls saying you won a lottery in a foreign country, maybe Britain or Canada, but to claim it, you have to secure a foreign bond for $1,000, $2,000. Did you get that call?
Oh, my God.
How much did you give them?
They said if I put up money, I would get back at least $2 million.
That's not true, ma'am.
So far, I've given them $5,000.
They ever give you a phone number to call?
They usually call me.
Well, I'll need permission to check your phone records.
Yeah.
And these people can be very clever, ma'am. So there's no reason to feel embarrassed.
Who said I did?
No one. All right, I'll be in touch.
Sit down, Shannon.
What's up? You knew Heather Peterson?
To say hi to?
No more than that? Because we got her diary.
It says you knew her better than just saying hi.
Am I gonna have a problem over this?
Yeah, you might, given her age.
Guys, she looked 30.
You knew she wasn't. All right, for now, let's concentrate on a homicide.
I don't know anything about it.
But you were screwing her?
It never got as far as that. But other things, you know.
So what was with this girl? She the precinct bang?
It was an open secret. You want a little play? Talk to Heather.
What was her take on it?
She was a cop groupie. She was cool with it.
She ever threatened to blow a whistle?
Never to me.
Any of the other guys mentioned she did?
No. She just wanted to be around cops, so she did what she thought we'd want.
Did it ever concern you that she was 17?
She didn't look 17, and she didn't act it, and she just put it out there.
So why not?
Andy, if you saw this girl...
We did. Dead in a vacant lot.
You got kids, Shannon?
2-year-old twins, boy and a girl.
How would you feel finding out that your daughter at 17 was a precinct hump?
You're right. It shouldn't have happened. Am I gonna have trouble over this?
You can't prosecute statutory rape when the complainant's dead.
You know of other cops who were sleeping with her?
Come on, guys. Don't make me a rat.
We just need you to confirm names.
Yeah.
I ran all the cars that went in the lot within the last 24 hours of when Heather Peterson was found. Got 2 guys worth of conversation. One of them's a known dope dealer. The other, Craig Rawl, took a collar for assault.
Get him in.
Flowers, boss?
Medavoy? Lieutenant Rodriguez.
I think the boss has a girl.
Look at that.
Stabbing and a firebomb.
No one's talking. No one saw it.
Real uncooperative.
You're heading back there. There's a shooting in the building next to where the car was torched.
Victim named Dobbs?
They didn't say. Sort it out. No.
Nice flowers.
Thanks.
Stay available.
Shannon was on the list.
She was beyond her years. She threw it at us. 17-year-old girl he's talking about.
Nothing on the homicide?
Nothing. No one got to know her too well.
Howdy. Got a message to come up?
In here.
So serious?
Take a seat.
I'm good.
You know Heather Peterson?
Auxiliary cop turned up DOA.
Were you screwing her too?
Oh, what now?
You were in her diary as having sex with her.
It said that exactly. He was having sex with me.
Concentrate, Laughlin. What was your relationship?
Do I need a delegate or a lawyer?
If we thought you did, we'd tell you.
Because you and me are such pals.
You know anything about the homicide?
You accusing me?
Do you have any information?
I want my delegate.
Meaning you were involved?
Meaning I don't trust either of you.
What time did you go on patrol?
I want my delegate.
Just tell me, can you account for yourself around 6 a.m.?
Delegate.
Hey, asshole. Come clean and we'll look past what a scumbag you were with this girl. But you keep on wasting our time, and it's not us you got a problem with. It's IAB.
I was at the gym this morning from 5:30 to 8.
Describe your relationship.
I ain't admitting to any relationship or answering any further questions without a delegate and lawyer.
Get out.
Grandmother was watching TV when bullets start flying through the door. She took one in the leg. She'll make it.
So what now? And stay away from homeless people that don't exist.
We were watching TV and somebody started shooting.
Why were they shooting at you?
How do I know they were?
So they were after your grandma?
Hey, could have been 2 dudes going at it in the hall.
What's your take on it?
I was just sitting there.
Guys, no one gets firebombed and shot at in the same day without knowing the source.
Don't know what to tell you.
All right, let's talk at the station house.
Oh, nobody's going anywhere, okay? We didn't do nothing.
Raymond, you got any warrants on you?
No.
So when we call for information on you, which we won't leave without doing, we're gonna find you clean?
No. I mean, yeah, you will find me clean.
Let's go. You too.
I need to stay here. Our dad's coming home.
No, we'll make sure a cop sticks around for him.
Then I should get to the hospital and be with my grandma.
Want to get dragged down the hall? Let's go.
Have a seat, Mr. Raw. I just got to ask you a couple of questions about your whereabouts this morning.
All right.
Did you happen to park in a lot on 9th Street and Avenue C this morning?
Just because I didn't pay because the guy wasn't there.
No, it's not about that. But you were at the lot.
I do my grocery shopping at the 24-hour place down the block, yeah.
About what time were you there?
7:30, just before heading to work.
Which is where?
Bodega on Avenue C. I don't shop there. There's not much selection if you were wondering. What's going on?
Did you see anything suspicious in the lot this morning?
No.
Didn't hear anything out of the ordinary, like maybe a girl screaming?
No. Is this going where I think it is, like someone got hurt there?
A girl was murdered and her body was dumped in the lot this morning.
Oh, man. Really?
You know anything about that?
No. God.
Mr. Raw, do you have a criminal record?
No.
I understand you took an assault collar 2 years ago.
I was never convicted of anything. I thought that's what you meant.
Arrests as well as convictions.
Accidentally, one time, I hit my mom. I was taking some allergy medication and had a bad reaction to it, which the doctor said later was fairly common. And I got disoriented and hit her. She didn't press charges, and I never took the medication again.
Are you on any other kind of medication, Mr. Raw?
No.
Have you been in a hospital recently?
No. It's an accident. I felt terrible afterwards. I still do.
Do you know the name Heather Peterson?
No. It was she who died? And you think because I hit my mom that I did it?
Did you, Mr. Raw?
No. That's absurd. That's laughable.
Then I don't want to waste any more of your time. But to satisfy my boss, I am going to have to search your car. Would you have a problem with that?
Will you do it fast so I can get out of here?
As soon as I get the keys.
Go nuts.
You hurt me, and I swear I'll sue.
You know the name of Estelle Haywood?
No.
So you didn't make 15 calls to her apartment over the last 2 weeks?
I've never heard of her.
Whose phone is that?
I borrowed it off a friend.
Name and number of your friend.
Sam Reiser. I can't think of his number right now.
But you're trying to scam me now, Paul? Because I'm not some defenseless shut-in. I'll kick your ass.
For what?
The Canadian lottery ring a bell?
No.
But you want to do 5 years in jail and make a deal for probation.
I still have no idea what I've done.
Give the money back, I'll go to bat for probation. Keep whining about lawsuits and how you're innocent. I'll go to Estelle Haywood's granddaughter, who's a Manhattan DA. Now tell her burn the sorry scumbag.
District Attorney? I don't have the money.
Then you're getting locked up.
No, I mean, I have some of it. I play the horses.
How much is some?
Almost half.
Where?
Home in a shoebox.
Let's go.
So?
Talked to all the cops. She was banging. Nobody knew anything about her.
You're on being an easy score.
Yeah, all these stand-up guys. So we spent the last hour shaking down junkies and pros near the crime scene. A big zero. You search that guy's car?
Yeah, no blood, nothing broken, pretty clean.
Too clean?
No, I look for that. It just looks normal.
You got anything on him past the assault collar?
No further record, no outstanding warrants. His boss says he's a pretty quiet guy. Nothing else.
Okay.
Detectives, I get a minute in private. How's the case going?
What is it, Laughlin?
Word is it's not going so well.
What do you want?
I've been talking to some of the guys, and everybody's saying that you're not looking to jam us up because the girl was a little young. That was my concern.
All right, you got something?
I just don't want to look uncooperative and buy trouble for something other guys are skating on.
Get to it.
She had a guy who was bothering her.
What does that mean?
Harassing her, and then one time he followed her home.
What was the guy's name?
She said it once. I don't remember it.
So you never looked into it?
Well, what am I going to do? Muscle the guy in an alley? And then if the guy finds out I got a relationship with the girl and complains to the job, I'm screwed.
You are something else.
Where was she seeing this guy to get harassed?
Some market she passed on her way to school.
Which is where?
In her neighborhood, some bodega.
Was this guy's name Craig? Maybe Craig Rawl?
Yeah, that sounds right. That was it.
Dumb son of a bitch.
Hey, is Craig Rawl out of the building yet?
He just took off in his car.
Unbelievable. We got an address on him.
Yeah, 9th Street. It's in my notes.
Well, what's going on?
You're an asshole. And your timing sucks.
Excuse me for trying to help.
Thanks, Josh.
Anytime.
Failure to appear warrant. Stealing car stereos.
Car stereo, 1. And it wasn't me who stole it.
Raymond, you want to talk deal? Give us a reason a crime wave crashed on your block. Or don't, and you're in jail tonight.
It's this crazy old dude, Joe Whitaker. He don't know when to stop.
Joe Whitaker, who lives in the building across the street from you?
Who got stabbed in the chest today and the crap kicked out of him sometime this morning?
Don't know nothing about that.
What do you know?
He damn near raped my sister last night.
What happened?
She's out all night, come home 8 o'clock in the morning. And like I'm supposed to be watching her while my pops is out of town. So when she comes home all mussed up, the back of her clothes all dirty, I'm like, what's up?
And she said Joe Whitaker mussed her up and got her all dirty?
At first she didn't tell me nothing, but down the line she admitted he pulled up on her in his car and made her get in.
And did what?
Started feeling all over her, telling her how pretty she was and how he wanted to get with her. She had to fight him off, then he kicked her out the car into the dirt.
Then you went over to his place this morning and put a beating on him.
Hey, I went to go talk to him. He took a swing at me first.
Then he paid you back with a Molotov cocktail on your doorstep.
Which you repaid by stabbing him in the chest.
Don't recall that.
Raymond, you level with us or there's no hope for a deal.
I beat on him and stuck him with the knife, but just barely. I mean, he damn near raped my sister.
Write it down and we'll go talk to Soraya.
Ain't she been through enough?
We'll be gentle. Get writing.
Thanks, Lisa.
I'd really like to get to the hospital now. See my grandma.
We need to talk about what happened to you last night, Soraya. How, Mr. Whitaker nearly raped you?
Right.
So what happened?
I was walking home from school, and he grabbed me. And he took me in an alley.
Oh, you told your brother Mr. Whitaker drove you around in a car all night.
Joe Whitaker didn't attack you at all, did he?
Did you stay out all night and make up an excuse?
No, I did not. Raymond just came up with it on his own.
Explain yourself.
I was out with my boyfriend, and when I got home, Raymond got all in my face.
Why didn't you tell him the truth?
Because he'd have beat on me, and he would have beat on my boyfriend.
How'd he get to Mr. Whitaker?
Whitaker used to live next door, and his cigar would stink up our apartment. So we got in this huge fight with him about it. After that, he'd hassle me and Raymond in the hall, and he got in fights with my dad. He had to move out because of it. And now, whenever we see him on the street, he hassles us.
So he just automatically thought Mr. Whitaker?
I might have kind of pushed him in that direction, but just to shut him up.
But he ran with it.
I tried to calm him down, but he went crazy. And Whitaker, burning our car and shooting at us? I let it go too far, but can I please go home now?
No, you can't go home. You wasted our day with this crap. Now we're gonna waste your night sorting it out.
No, you don't understand. Raymond called our father to come home from Philadelphia when my grandma got shot. If he gets to Whitaker before he knows the truth, my God.
Start writing. We'll go safeguard Mr. Whitaker.
Sherrall. Yeah, he's in there. I hear him moving.
Craig, open the door. We just want to talk to you a second.
Hey. Got some follow-up questions for you, Mr. Raw. Why don't you open up?
Well, I told the other detective everything I know.
It won't take a minute. Lose the chain, we'll get it out of the way.
I have to go now.
And he's got a gun.
Drop it!
All right, you're gonna be all right. Pellet gun. I'll call for an ambulance.
Don't call nobody.
What's going on? I need an ambulance.
We gotta have a conversation first.
I'm bleeding. You shot me.
Craig, the topic of this conversation is Heather Peterson.
Look at I've never heard of.
Oh, you never hassled her at the market you work at? Never tried to talk to her and got shut down?
She told her boyfriend Ann put it in her diary. Craig Rawl, the guy at the market.
She's a liar.
And if you're wondering, can we compare the slugs from your pellet gun to the ones we took out of her neck, the answer is yes.
Please just go to the hospital.
You got a problem with your temper, don't you?
No.
Were you mad at Heather Peterson for some reason?
No.
Did it have something to do with sex? Because we know that was her thing. You concentrate, Craig. Concentrate or we'll let you bleed to death right here.
Some people
for some reason, just don't like talking to me.
Would that start to gnaw at you?
Yeah. People call it the Jerry and call me a creep. Yeah, that can gnaw at me.
He works at the market too, Jerry?
It's their hair and arms and too tight pants that they talk to for some reason.
What, did Heather have a thing for him too?
She had sex with him in the storeroom. I saw it.
And you just wanted some too, huh?
She gave it to him, that little whore. But no, I'm a creep.
Is that what she said this morning? She called you a creep?
I tried to talk to her just to ask her what's so wrong with me, you bitch whore.
And she put up a fight?
Slapping me and punching me. I had to calm her slutty ass down.
So you just shot her with your pellet gun, huh?
Just a little pop. But she flipped out, so I gave her a second one. And all was quiet.
Is that when you pulled her pants off and had sex with her?
Yeah. Whore.
Oh, don't you say that word again. Don't you say nothing until I tell you to. Get an ambulance.
What's going on?
Do it, or I'll blow your head off.
Move it! Move it! Please! Drop the gun!
He's cutting his nuts off first.
No one's getting cut, and you're going to drop the gun.
He tried to rape my child. Did not.
Mr. Dobbs, let's talk about it.
He cuts his nuts off, or I kill him. You better start shooting, cause I ain't cutting no nut.
Hurt him, and we'll kill you. And no one wants that. Especially since no one got raped, Mr. Dobbs.
He tried, did not.
He's telling the truth. Soraya lied about it.
What are you talking about?
She lied about being raped because she was out all night and needed an excuse.
I want to hear her say that.
Come down to the station house. She'll tell you.
Then why did he set fire to my car?
Because your son beat him up for something he didn't do.
And fired a gun at my family?
Because Raymond stabbed him. This got out of control real quick over nothing, and you doing him harm just makes it worse. Mr. Dobbs, right now, everything can be explained if we talk to the DA. The stabbings and the fire, it might all cancel out, but if you hurt Mr. Whitaker, you're going to jail, and your son's going with you. End of story.
Then I want him to apologize for that damn cigar and give my daughter asthma. Oh, I'm sorry about the damn cigar.
Both of you drop your weapons.
Should have said that years ago.
Get your pants up.
Heard you call it up.
He gave a statement at the hospital. He's still getting patched up.
Did it have anything to do with her work as an auxiliary cop?
Unrelated.
Okay. So, you called?
Yeah, I got a guy in.
A scam artist?
Yeah, he copped to ripping her off, and I told him I'd push for probation if he gave the money back, but he only had half.
How much?
She gave him $5 grand total.
She can't go losing that kind of money.
Look, Valerie, she's very embarrassed over all this. And more than that, she's terrified you'll put her in a home.
I don't want to. But am I supposed to just let it slide until the next scam comes along?
Well, I think this winds her up.
I need to talk to her about it.
You can't do that. Now, she made me promise to tell you that this was a legit investment and she got her money back.
I don't know if I can honor that.
All right, press on her, she'll stop talking to you. Come on, Valerie, don't give me up. I don't need to see any more of the Haywood Wrath.
Haywood Wrath? Thanks for your help. You available for dinner sometime?
Yeah.
I'll find you.
You rang?
In here.
Nice bouquet, Lou.
Let's go.
So, you got the guy?
You can wipe your hands now, huh?
All right, what am I doing here?
We're thinking if you'd have done something about it when she brought him up, she'd still be alive.
Hey, I know a lot of girls, and if I looked into every guy they whined about, I could start a business.
It's good you're thinking about other means of employment.
What does that mean?
We're giving you a choice, turn in your badge or we go to IAB.
You're joking.
You got 2 days.
This is some personal thing you got for me.
Nothing personal.
So everybody else who nailed it, they're gone too?
That's up to you. You're no good at the job, Laughlin. One way or another, you're gone.
That's a rat move. And it's gonna get around, I promise you.
Get out of the building right now.
You couple of no good pricks.
Out now, or you'll have more than IAB to worry about.
I took a cooking class 2 years ago. Most of it, whoosh. A few things, though.
It's delicious.
Thank you. What?
I just, it's hard to associate you with domestic things.
I guess in some ways I grew up a little.
It suits you.
Thanks. This is nice.
I agree.
You know, I don't want to get ahead of things, but I always said that if I ever got a second chance, I'd do whatever it took not to screw it up.
It means a lot.
Anyway.
Angela, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about you, too. But let's go slow.
Okay. Slow is good.
Hey, Jerry.
Hey, John.
Hey.
Hey, kiddo.
How's it going?
Good. I'm reading the paper. Nothing good in it. It's a nice shirt. One more.
Oh, hold off. Let's get a table.
Uno más.
How many you had?
Don't, John.
I'm just not used to this. You used to be a two-beer guy.
I'm enjoying life. Hey, what was that line? I'm the Godfather. I'm drinking more wine. And then Michael says, it's good for you, Pop. So ease up, kiddo.
Big case today. Auxiliary cop got murdered. 17-year-old girl.
Yeah. You call her up?
We did.
Good for you. Well done.
It was rough, though. Turned out a bunch of uniformed cops were screwing her.
IAB get involved?
One of them put in for retirement, but the others wasn't worth it.
Judgment calls are tough. Especially when fellow cops were involved.
We cleared it, though.
You know what? Let me hit the head. We'll get a table. You can tell me about it.
How often does he come in and don't bullshit me?
Pretty much every night.
Drinking like this?
All right, on three this time. So like 1, 2, and then go on 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I won.
Well, you gotta count the balls up first.
I have the most.
You always have the most.
Come on, count them up. What do we got?
9, 5, 4. I win again.
Okay.
One more.
Theo, hold off a second, then we'll play the next round, okay?
One more.
We want to ask you something first. Come here. Sit here. We've been talking, and it seemed like a good idea, so I think in a couple of weeks, we're going to move in with Connie and the baby. So that'll let us spend more time together, and it's bigger, so there'll be more room for everybody.
Me and your dad will have a room, and when the baby's old enough, you guys can share.
Won't that be fun, having a little sister?
I like my room.
I know, but I think you're going to like it there even better.
I don't want to.
Well, don't you want to spend more time together?
I want my room.
But you get to share with the baby.
I don't want to share with the baby.
Theo, this is a good thing.
No, it's not.
Don't raise your voice.
I don't want to.
Theo, where are you going? Theo? Give him a couple days, get used to the idea. He'll be fine.
Sure.
Resisting change is a strong Sipowicz trait.
I'm not worried.
Nah, me neither.
Why?
Carla Solomon, her place. Parents' suicide.
Note or anything?
No. Neighbor across the way said she'd been depressed lately.
Do us a favor and bring the neighbor in, all right?
Nice gun. Looks pricey.
Suicide?
Sure.
Wendy Niels.
Detective Sipowicz, Clark, how well did you know her?
Pretty well.
You mentioned to one of the officers something about her being down lately?
Carla was a caseworker for child services, and sometimes it really got to her.
Did she say she wanted to kill herself specifically?
More like she didn't feel like waking up sometimes.
She dating anyone you know of?
No, she worked all the time. Some nights she wouldn't come home until 5 a.m. I'm sorry.
We're gonna need her information.
No kidding.
What is it, that time of the month?
Yeah, that's it.
Is there a problem?
No problem at all. Detective.
Well, go have a bug up your ass somewhere else.
Your fault, whatever it is.
All right, what the hell is going on here, huh? Is anybody man enough to say it to our face?
Man enough? You guys got some balls.
Shannon.
What's the problem? You know damn well what the problem is.
I think it's pretty apparent that we don't.
All those cops you talked to about sleeping with that auxiliary cop, the ones you promised you wouldn't take it to internal affairs if we came clean to you, each one of us has been notified to report to them.
Didn't come from us.
You tell Laughlin to put in his papers or you take it to IAB. Well, guess what, guys? He did retire, and he still got called down there.
Why would we notify internal affairs, Shannon, huh? We don't get a medal for that.
Then who told him? Jiminy Cricket?
Maybe it was one of you guys.
No. No way.
Next time there's a problem in his command, I'm sure the captain would rather know up front instead of hearing about it from downtown. Maybe you could extend that courtesy to him.
We didn't go to internal affairs. Start looking somewhere else, because it wasn't us.
Rats.
You're wrong on this.
Thanks. The DOA supervisor at Child Services is on her way up.
Who the hell would have notified IAB?
That's probably one of the cops trying to get in front of him and work a deal.
Yeah, well, in that case, keep an eye out for whoever doesn't take a hit. He's your boy.
I hope they find somebody quick. Because as long as they think it's us, they're going to keep making our life miserable. And there's a limit to how much of it I'll take.
Marie Burgess.
Detective McDowell. We spoke on the phone.
Hi.
These are all the files on the removals Carla did?
These are all the files on a guy named Kelly Coles, a real son of a bitch. He threatened her numerous times.
We'll take him.
Carla's neighbor said she'd been depressed lately. That valid as far as you know?
She took some cases pretty hard, but yesterday was a good day. Carla reunited a mother and daughter. She was really happy. You thinking it was a suicide?
It's an avenue we're exploring.
Where are the rest of the files?
There's 10 more boxes downstairs. The officer said you could come down and get them.
We appreciate the help, Miss Burgess.
You know, a lot of caseworkers get detached after a while to protect themselves. But Carla, she cared. No, she never stopped caring. I can't believe she'd take her own life.
Well, we're going to do everything we can to find out what happened.
Come get the boxes. They're gonna start playing games downstairs now?
And when it affects our ability to do the job, then I'll get involved. Meantime, get the files. Any removals, any confrontations, prioritize. Start getting these parents in.
May I help you, ma'am?
Detective Sipowicz?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, hi. I'm Ruth Dwyer. Paul Dwyer's wife. We met a long time ago.
Oh, sure. How are you?
Could we talk in the coffee room?
Yeah, sure. Please.
Whew. It's been a long time.
You'll have to forgive me. I haven't had my coffee yet. How do we know each other again?
Paul used to work here at the 15th. He retired right after you made detective.
Oh, okay. Now I got it. Yeah.
You were at his retirement racket.
Absolutely. I apologize. Yeah. How's Paul doing?
He passed away last week.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I haven't been in the 15th in 20 years.
Long time.
This was his home away from home.
I know the feeling. So, Ruth, is there anything in particular then?
Paul's last wish. Actually, it wasn't his last wish. He's been telling me that this is what he wanted for a long time. Was to have half his ashes buried here at the 15th Squad. Either kept in a cabinet or buried under a tile. Anything along those lines. He told me to talk to you. He liked you.
The other half?
On our mantle.
Sure.
20 years he was away from this job, but he still talked about it every day. They were his best memories.
Well, Ruth, I'm gonna have to clear this with my boss. I mean, I think it's a great idea, but who knows what he's gonna say.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to be staying in town with my sister for a few days.
I'll call you as soon as I hear.
Do you want me to leave him here?
No, you take him with you for safekeeping.
Thank you. This'll mean so much to him.
Well, we're not out of woods yet. I still got to clear it with the boss, but I'm going to do everything I can.
What was that all about?
Respect for the dead. That's a big Latin thing, right?
What's going on?
This lady's husband died last week. He had a lot of years on a job, most of them here at the 15th. I guess they moved up to Nyack.
Andy.
He wanted half his ashes kept here in the squad.
You're serious?
Yeah. I told her I was going to have to clear it with you first.
His ashes? It's not going to happen.
Come on, Lou, what's the problem? I mean, we have her over, order a pizza, and then when she leaves, we stick the urn in the back of a file cabinet. No big deal.
Yeah, next thing is some old desk office is going to want to be stuffed and mounted. Forget it.
It was his last dying wish.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and lay that on me.
Okay, so what, I tell her no?
What kind of detective was he?
I don't remember him that much, I think Gibson knew him a little, though. I'll check with him. Yeah, he's on the job, his dying wish.
All right, I'll run it by building maintenance, okay? And we'll let them call it.
Kelly Coles. That's me. You generated a fair bit of paperwork for child services. Was Carla Solomon your caseworker?
Yeah.
And what was your experience with her?
I'm sure you got a pretty good idea.
Well, this is her version. What's yours?
She got a little obsessed with my family. Kept sticking her nose in it.
Because she had nothing better to do?
Ask her.
You don't think it had anything to do with your son showing up with a broken nose? Your daughter admitted to the emergency room with second-degree burns? Neighbors calling the cops on you 15 times because they heard screaming and hitting?
Your other daughter telling the school counselor you held her head underwater for breaking a plate?
Why am I here?
When Miss Solomon finally had your kids removed, did you threaten her?
I don't make threats.
I'll kill you, bitch. Oh, that doesn't qualify.
Why am I here?
Are you a hunter?
Yeah.
Another reason your children were removed was because there were guns and ammunition in the apartment that weren't locked up.
Yeah, and they're locked up now. I've complied.
Did you stop by Miss Solomon's apartment last night?
No, I don't even know where she lives. What the hell's going on here?
We found Miss Solomon's body this morning.
Wasn't me, fellas.
Where were you last night?
At work, then I stopped for a few drinks, then I went home.
Who can verify that?
My wife and kids. Ask them.
You regained custody of your children?
Yeah. Neither you let me leave or I'm calling a lawyer.
Andrew Taylor, he'd like a moment of your time regarding Angela Lugo.
Sure, Senator.
Hi, Andrew Taylor.
Tony Rodriguez, come in.
I'm Angela's ex-husband, as of 6 months ago.
Yeah, I know.
So she told you about me?
Obviously.
Mutual friend said she'd been seeing you again.
So you're here to...
Actually, something came up in our divorce proceeding, and
Being a police officer, I was hoping you could talk to her and convince her it's best to stay out of court.
Wouldn't this be something for your attorneys?
We're past that. She took a car that wasn't hers, a BMW. It's supposed to be at my house in Connecticut, but it's not. And if she doesn't return it, or if she sold it, there's gonna be legal action.
Oh, sounds to me like something better handled by your attorneys.
Tony, if she sold the car for money to buy coke, I don't think she's gonna want it on court record.
What did you say?
She has a drug problem. She sold a lot of my things to pay for it, and I'm done dealing with this.
Sure you hear about a car, not the badmouth a woman who dumped you?
I wish her the greatest happiness. I hope she gets clean.
Yeah, well, she is clean.
Then I just want my car back.
All right, I appreciate you stopping by, but don't come back here again.
Listen, man to man, save yourself a lot of trouble.
Did you hear me?
Have a seat, Anne. Carla Solomon was your caseworker.
Yeah?
What was your relationship like with her?
Why?
Just answer the question.
It's okay.
Any beefs?
She took my daughter away.
Did you make any threats to her?
No. I couldn't care for my daughter right. Carla did what she had to do.
Going through your file, Anne, we can see you've had some tough times. We don't want to make things harder for you, but we will if you don't tell us the truth.
I am.
Carla has in her report that you said you hated her and hoped she got AIDS.
I couldn't care for my daughter. I understood that and I cooperated with the removal. The only thing I asked is that Carla not tell my mom that me and my baby were HIV positive. She said she wouldn't. But she went ahead and did.
Because your mom had to care for your daughter, she needed to know.
Carla could have arranged for someone else to take care of Amanda, but she gave her to my mom, and now my family doesn't speak to me. And when my mom found out we had HIV, she gave Amanda up anyway, just like I told Carla she would. It ruined my life even more.
So you threatened her?
I said the thing about her getting AIDS so she could know what I go through.
Where were you last night?
Out.
Turning tricks.
No, I stopped all that a long time back.
You got popped for it 3 months ago.
That's when I stopped.
We need to know where you were, Anne.
Why?
Carla Solomon was found dead this morning. You need to prove you didn't do it or talk about it if you did.
I was out on Canal Street.
Can anybody verify that?
I don't get their phone numbers.
Write down where you were.
Anne, you can't be turning tricks. HIV positive. We find you out there again, you'll go away for it.
Yeah, I know.
Look up.
Unexplained fracture.
Nothing unexplained about it. He fell out of his high chair.
But the doctor said the injury was inconsistent with your account.
He's a fool. He probably looked at Jason for a minute, scribbled off some notes, and walked away.
Then what was your problem with Carla Solomon? She says in her notes that she believed you.
That's what she said to my face anyway.
That's what she wrote in her reports. That's what she told her supervisor.
If she had believed me, if she meant it, she could have stopped them from taking my son.
A doctor's diagnosis overrules a caseworker's opinion.
She could have stopped it, I know it.
So you were angry with her?
She took my son away from us. We missed out on half his life because we were accused of beating him and breaking his leg. And they just now figured out he's got brittle bone disease, and we still only get to see him once a week while they finish the paperwork. You damn right I was angry at her.
When's the last time you seen her?
During the last visit with Jason.
You ever been to her apartment?
Hell no. Why?
Where were you last night?
What the hell is this about?
We found Miss Solomon's body this morning.
You're kidding.
Where were you last night?
You think I did?
And I'm not going to ask you again, Alan.
I was home.
The whole time?
No, I went to work to get my address book. I was gone maybe an hour.
Does your work have an entry card system to prove you were there?
Listen to me. I did not kill that woman.
Write down where you've been, who you've been with the last 24 hours.
Maybe I need to get a lawyer here.
Why would you want a lawyer, Alan?
The system ain't railroading me again. No way. Now, I'll account for my day and answer any other questions, but I'm going to have a lawyer sitting right by me while I do it.
A lawyer comes in, the deal goes out.
Deal for what?
For killing Miss Solomon.
Oh, you guys are. I did not kill her.
You're sure talking us into it.
Account for your whereabouts yesterday, Mr. Ward.
Mom here taped oven mitts to her son's hands to stop him from masturbating at night.
Get a load of this one.
The kid was removed?
Yeah.
You know, if this was a suicide, can we find out sooner rather than later so we don't have to deal with this anymore?
I'm still waiting to hear.
This guy, Mike Mendez, that we've been looking to talk to, he said he was going to call us back. He won't pick up now. Let's go get him.
Talk to building maintenance. No go on having the ashes kept here. Health code violation.
Oh, come on. There's like 50 violations inside of Metavoy's desk alone.
They said it's got to be kept outside.
No, he specifically requested to be here inside the squad.
Okay, say we store it in the back of a file cabinet. What happens in 10 years when we're not here and they haven't cleaned out? Let's go.
Oh, here they are. Backstabbers Incorporated. I'm here to clean out my locker. Happy?
Yeah, you're the one banging that 17-year-old, not us.
Yeah? And you were the one that said you wouldn't notify IAB.
You know, it might be making you feel better believing it was us who did this to you, but it ain't the case.
I could have stayed on the job. I could have took my chances with them, and now it's too late. You guys really screwed me.
You're heading for another ass-kicking Laughlin, I swear to God.
You gonna tell my wife next, huh?
Listen to me. I'd be pissed, too. I'd be good and pissed. And if I found out who gave me up, I'd lay into him. But that ain't us. We didn't do it. We got no reason to. We got nothing to gain from it.
Bullshit.
Then go ahead and believe it. All of you can. But you get in our face again or make another comment, we're taking this outside.
Did you ever threaten Miss Solomon?
I recall uttering some epithets.
Along the lines of hoping she'd get hit by a bus?
Well, sounds like you know this already. Why the questions? Trying to catch me in a lie?
You've continued to call Miss Solomon after your son was removed.
My wounds haven't healed, as I'd hoped you'd be able to empathize with.
So you blame her for removing your son?
She's responsible for removing my son.
You weren't at fault?
Not at all.
Putting a condom on your own erection in front of your 13-year-old son.
I was teaching him about safe sex.
Masturbating in front of him. Taking nude photos of him.
I take it you disapprove of our attitude towards healthy sexuality.
I'm just trying to figure out how you ended up blaming Miss Solomon for all this.
She, along with a school counselor who badgered Jeffrey until he told her what she wanted to hear, forced themselves into our life, our home, which was an open and honest and healthy one, despite what you or she or anyone else may think.
Why'd you let your parental rights get terminated? Report says that was your decision by not attending court-ordered therapy sessions.
I wasn't wrong. I'm not going to lie and say that I was.
Where were you last night, Mr. Webb?
I finished work and I went home.
Where do you work?
I teach English as a second language at the Lawrence Center for Learning.
Are you curious at all as to why we had you come here?
Oh, of course. I haven't asked because I believe people should mind their own business.
Carla Solomon was killed last night. What do you know about it?
Nothing.
That's funny, her getting killed?
Oh, I didn't do it. But it's certainly ironic because this is karma coming back to Ms. Solomon, the irrepressible hands of karma. Because within the ethical realm, every volitional action...
You know what, Rich? We've had it with you. Just write down where you were last night and get the hell out of here while we check your alibi.
Certainly.
Right here. Where were you last night, Mike?
Let me think. I left work, went home. Buddy of mine was putting a new radiator in his car, needed my help, so I went over there.
His name?
Joe Malone.
He'll confirm that?
Sure.
So you went straight to Joe's and straight back home?
Oh, actually, I stopped for a beer after I left Joe's.
Where?
Bought a six-pack. Went down by the waterfront, drank a couple.
Who can confirm you were there?
I guess nobody. I guess you guys are gonna have to take my word, right?
No offense, Mike, but we tend not to take the word of guys who have molested their 8-year-old stepdaughters.
I don't think it was a big misunderstanding, right?
No, it wasn't. We read the reports. The caseworkers, the teachers, they all believed her.
The fact the DA didn't file criminal charges because your stepdaughter wasn't swearable, that doesn't make any difference in this room.
So don't put on a big sidewalk act how you didn't do it, because that's just going to piss us off even more.
Now, we're going to need you to account for where you were last night.
Yeah, I drank a couple beers in my car by the river. I was there like 20 minutes. Then I went home. You can ask my wife.
Your wife who sided with you over her own daughter? Your wife who let child services take her away? We don't give a whole lot of credibility to her either.
What the hell is this? What do you guys want, man?
The caseworker who had you locked up and took your stepdaughter away, she got killed last night. I'm gonna tell you right now, if something went wrong, now's the time, the only time that we're gonna listen to what happened and give you some help.
I didn't do it.
This is your only chance, Mike.
I'm telling you, I didn't do it.
Your word doesn't mean dick. You need to prove where you were every minute last night.
Some of these parents should be hung by their toes on 6th Avenue.
I don't even want to know what's become of their kids.
Anything from your guy?
Writing down his whereabouts. We'll check him out.
You guys find any candidates?
Everybody. We're only a quarter way through.
Hey, what do we know about the DOA's personal life?
Worked all the time. No man in her life. Went out salsa dancing any night she had free.
Last night?
No.
Hello, Andy.
Oh, hey. Hi, Ruth.
Any word yet?
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to keep Paul here.
You spoke to your boss?
That's me, man. And we looked at all possible scenarios, but we just can't do it.
You know, I was thinking, Ruth, maybe we could spread Paul's ashes out at the firing range, you know, get the pipe band, make a nice little ceremony out of it.
No, he wouldn't want that.
I'm sorry. We really tried everything we could.
I should be going.
Have a seat, Miss Monroe.
First say why you dragged me out of work.
Sit down and we'll talk about it.
My boss looking up. What you think go through his mind? He see you taking me out.
Sit down.
Ella Monroe, she's trouble. Somebody like that working the register?
Sit down or we'll toss you in the cage, let you spend the rest of the afternoon cooling off. Account for yourself the past 24 hours.
At Monty's camera, open to close. The C uptown to the fluff and fold for the late shift, and then home to sleep. And that's every day, okay? I'm providing for my kids.
Carla Solomon was your caseworker?
Yeah, why?
She removed your children?
Yeah. She said my oldest couldn't take care of my youngest after school.
Your oldest, who's 10.
She's a mature 10.
She was taking care of a 2-year-old.
When I was on public assistance, I was there taking care of them. But then I got kicked off and had to find a job, which I do 2 of them. But now I'm a bad mom because my kids are alone after school. What do you people want from me? Now I can't even take
When did you
care of
see Miss Solomon?
Excuse me? Did I interrupt you while you were talking? Now my kids are fine on their own. But then the bitch down the hall called child services on me and they come and take my kids.
Yeah, we know the events. We've read the report.
Okay, so now I get them back, right? And I have my mom watch them after school. But one day she's sick and the bitch neighbor called child services again.
Ella, did you hit Miss Solomon when your kids were removed the last time?
Hit? It was more like a shove. And she didn't press charges because she knew her ass deserved it.
When did you see her last?
The last time she came and took my kids away again. But they in foster care now, staying weekends. And I'm gonna get them back too, because ain't nobody breaking my family up.
Well, we found Miss Solomon dead in her apartment this morning.
I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't like her and all, but I'm sorry to hear that.
Where were you last night?
Wait, you thinking that I killed? Get the hell out of my face with that killing somebody. You crazy?
Sit down and spell out where you've been the last 24 hours.
I ain't doing a damn thing.
Write down where you've been or get locked up.
And killing that woman and throwing my life away, please.
Thanks. Emmy came back. No suicide.
All right, appreciate it. ATF got a hit on the murder weapon. It's from a batch of 50 that got stolen out of JFK. Another one of the 50 was bought by an informant from this bartender over in the East Village. They're trying to set up a buy with an undercover to build a better case, but they said go ahead and pull the bartender in.
Hit it.
What's up? Every cop downstairs thinks we notified you on that case last week.
Rumors fly sometimes.
Well, you gotta let them know that it didn't come from the squad. We'll take the grief over the things we do, but we didn't do this.
You know, you guys should be counting your lucky stars we didn't come down on you. You knew about cops sleeping with a 17-year-old auxiliary cop, and you sat on that?
Their job was to clear the homicide, which they did, and it was unrelated to those bonehead cops banging that girl on the side.
You really need an explanation as to why we didn't turn the cops over to you, Martens.
Are you gonna take a hit?
Some of them. And for what it's worth, I'll let them know it didn't come from you guys.
Who flipped? One of the cops?
Come on.
I very much want to get my daughter back.
We understand, but that's not our department. We just need to know where you were last night.
I don't know why Miss Solomon hated me. I don't know why she had it out for me, but she did. And she took my daughter, and I'm still waiting for a reason why.
Well, apparently for refusing treatment for being bipolar and self-medicating with heroin.
Heroin?
Oh, that's a good one.
Ms. McDermott.
All I want is to have my daughter back. Now, if you could please get me a meeting with the mayor.
Ms. McDermott, where were you last night? That's all we need to know.
I want to know where my daughter is. I am the only one that can take care of her. Yet, on January 3rd, 2002, Carla Solomon at 8:15 in the
Carrie,
morning...
where were you last night?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just that she's my baby, my life. And who knows where she is right now. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just tell us where you were last night.
My mom's house.
She was there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you can leave now, Carrie. Thanks for your help.
Please help me get my daughter back.
We can't.
If I could just talk to the mayor.
We're sorry.
Well, screw you. You can go to hell, both of you.
Ma'am, you need to leave now.
Hey, do you feel like you're gonna hurt yourself right now, Carrie? Because if so, we could take you to a hospital.
You don't give a damn.
Sit down. All right, we got good news and we got some bad news, Tony. The bad news is ATF has a buy into you for a gun that was one of 50 that got stolen out of JFK. The good news is we got a homicide off a gun that came from that same batch. Now, what you're gonna do, because you're a bright guy, you're gonna tell us who you sold your guns to and where the rest of them are. That's gonna buy you a lot of rhythm.
I sell drinks, guys, not guns.
Tony, we know you sell guns. ATF has it on tape.
Well, let me see this tape.
You think we just picked you random out of 8 million people? You're outsmarting yourself into federal time, Tony.
I know your guys act. Claiming things you don't have, witnesses that don't exist. You got a tape, show it to me.
All right, listen to me, you dumb guinea. We're gonna get search warrants for your house, your car, your bar, anything with your name on it. And we're gonna find those extra guns. And when we do, you're gonna do time on every one of them unless you start talking right now.
Show me the tape, then maybe we'll talk.
All right, Tony. I can see by looking at you, you're pretty dug in. You got a lot of pride. You don't want to admit you were wrong. So here's what we're gonna do. Me and my partner are gonna walk out of the room. All right? You're gonna take a deep breath. We're gonna walk back in the room, and it's a whole new day. Okay? How's it going, Tony?
Take back the dumb guinea comment.
Done. Gone.
I didn't steal those guns out of JFK.
We don't care where you got them.
I've only sold 2.
The most recent.
Last week to this weirdo. I wouldn't have, but this guy I know vouched for him.
Anybody in here?
I knew I shouldn't have sold it to that idiot.
Where are those other guns?
Storage locker in Jersey City. Yeah, that guy, that's the idiot.
All right, sit tight. Look here. Hey. Hey, Andy.
Gibson.
Hey, kid. Eddie. You called me?
Oh, yeah, forget it. We got it worked out.
What was it?
And look, Josh, do me a favor. Get this guy's statement in the book. You put him in a cell downstairs.
No problem.
This old hairbag detective worked at the 15th, died recently. He wanted half his ashes buried here. We can't do it.
You're kidding. Who's the guy?
Paul Dwyer?
Paul Dwyer? Moved to Nyack? His wife's name Ruth?
You know?
He saved my life.
Oh, come on.
You gotta do right by the guy.
Leave me out of this.
I told Ruth we could spread his ashes at the firing range. She didn't seem too receptive.
Firing range? He almost lost his eye out there over some wayward shrapnel. I'm serious.
It's not my call, Eddie.
I respond to a domestic dispute. The whole building's related. Pretty soon there's 30 of them, they turn on me. I get knocked in the back of the head, my gun skids across the street, my radio's in the car, I'm deader than Kelsey's nuts. Then out of nowhere, here comes Paul Dwyer, cracking heads, throwing shots in the air. Paul was no shrinking violet. Didn't take much for him to start throwing punches. This time, it happened to be an appropriate situation.
We got a case we're working here, Eddie.
You gotta do right by the guy, Andy.
We got a case, Gibson.
Guy saved my life.
I couldn't be more sympathetic.
You ever been to a bar called the Chatterbox, Rich?
I don't drink.
That wasn't the question.
I have not been to a bar called the Chatterbox.
Know a guy named Tony Gabrielli?
No.
He knows you. You bought a gun off him last week. That same gun was found next to Carla Solomon this morning.
We know why you killed her. She had the gall to take your son from your happy home. We want to know how you found her, how it went down.
That's a lot of assumptions.
Do you want to live, Rich? Do you? You're nutty enough to do time. You'll find a way. But you either get to it and you tell us what happened, or we're going to push for the death penalty. You can't fantasize about teaching your kid how to jerk off when you're dead. I don't like you. I'm not going to pretend otherwise. I'm just letting you know what your options are. Now, you obviously consider yourself smarter than everybody else, so you figure it out.
Am I smarter than everybody else? I suppose in certain instances I am.
Like teaching your kid about sex?
What people don't understand is you have to command your sexuality or your sexuality will command you.
So you enjoy teaching your kid these theories?
Oh, no. That's what the DA was trying to imply. I derived no sexual gratification from it. I was merely trying to save him from what I went through as a child. I grew up in a very repressed and secretive and abusive family. I wanted to spare Jeffrey from that.
This could work for you, Rich. Context.
Here I am saving his life, and Carla Solomon comes in and ruins it.
How'd you find out where she lived?
Saw her in a market. Followed her home.
Last night?
2 months ago. Give it a lot of thought.
You waited outside her apartment, followed her in?
Yes, I did. I asked her where my son was. She didn't know. I asked her to get him on the phone. She couldn't. And that's all there really is to talk about, gentlemen.
You were going on about karma to the other detectives. You believe in it?
I do.
What'd you think you were gonna get in return then, after killing somebody?
Last night had nothing to do with me. Miss Solomon is dead because of her own actions. I was merely the vessel that facilitated her karma. I don't expect you to understand.
Good.
Kelly Coles moved out of their district, so he got a new caseworker and judge.
He fell through the cracks.
He moved.
New people assigned him, didn't read his reports.
They did, but I spoke with his most recent judge in family court, and she told me this guy went to therapy, anger management, parenting skills class. He locked up his guns. He met all the criteria.
Look, he broke his son's nose, burned his daughter, held his other daughter's head underwater. I mean, he admitted to all this.
Judges want to keep families together.
That's insane.
I asked if they'd keep an eye on him. They said they would.
This guy has no business being around kids, let alone raising them.
You want the judge's number?
Thanks for looking into it, Val. We appreciate it.
Sorry, you guys.
I need a beer.
Or two.
Count me in.
I gotta get back home.
You all did good work today.
Yeah, great.
You done writing it up?
Yeah.
Come on, we're heading out for a beer.
I can't. Thanks, though.
All right, you guys.
I'll call you later.
I'll get him to central booking.
Good night, Detective.
Good night, John.
May I help you?
Yeah. Just to let you know, I'll be doing some work in the bathroom now. It's gonna get a little noisy.
I'll put an out-of-service sign on the door.
Thanks. Should be a couple of hours.
Whoa. What kind of work you doing?
Fixing a pipe. It's leaking downstairs.
And that would entail what? Digging the floor up?
Usually, yeah.
So you're actually going to be digging up part of the floor to get to the pipe?
Yeah.
And covering it with what?
Cement.
It's a sign from God, truly.
I catch you guys at a bad time?
No, do it. Go ahead, start digging.
I'll take care of you.
Good, go, yeah. Thanks.
You're 5 minutes late.
I got caught up.
Don't let it happen again.
No, I won't.
You want something to drink?
I'm all right.
What's up?
Among other things, your ex-husband stopped by my office this morning.
Andrew? What did he want?
Said you took a car of his. I wanted to keep it out of court.
Oh, that son of a bitch.
Yeah, it wasn't too pleasant.
Well, it's not his car, and he's got a lot of nerve going to you about it.
Are you using?
Is that what he said?
No, I'm asking. Are you using?
Went out, bought something sexy, something I thought you'd like, and this is what I get?
Answer the question or I'm walking out the door.
No, I'm not using.
Because I can't do that again.
Tony?
I won't do it.
I'm clean, 9 months.
Andrew's saying different.
Andrew is a self-centered workaholic asshole who didn't know I existed the entire last year of our marriage.
Did you do rehab?
I did rehab. I do follow-up. I'm in counseling. I'm clean. You want to test me?
No.
Then you're gonna have to take my word for it. But I don't need you looking over my shoulder or second-guessing me. So trust that I'm clean and stick around, or don't and leave. Because that's something I won't do again. I've worked hard, Tony. I need you to trust that.
I do. I got worried.
Believe in me.
I will. I liked you better before.
You, John?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Not too bad.
If this is about me having a few drinks after work like everybody else in this country.
Some cops at work today got pulled down to internal affairs.
Yeah?
Yeah. Off that auxiliary cop case from last week, they accused the squad of notifying IAB.
Cops who get jammed up always do that. Never want to take responsibility.
Dad, you're the only person I told that story to.
So what's the implication, John? Actually, I know what the implication is. I told you before.
Things aren't adding up, Dad. You have to tell me what's going on. Tell me what is going on.
Nothing.
Look at me. Look at me! Look me in the eye. Did IAB flip you? When you were in that jam? You have to tell me, Dad. Are you working something off for internal affairs? Tell me!
They said they were going to go after my pension. They were going to put you back into uniform. I had no choice. They said they were going to ruin you, John.
You should have stood up. You should have fought it.
They had me so turned around. This thing about the cops in your precinct was the first thing I gave them. I had to give them something, John.
Dad, what will you do? What the hell are we going to do now? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're sure?
I'm positive.
Because once it goes in.
This is what he wanted, to be part of the 15th forever.
All right, then.
May I?
All you, ma'am.
We owe a lot to this place. Being a detective made him so proud. I was proud when I told people what he did. Oh, we didn't have a big fancy life or anything. But the money he made here gave us a comfortable living. We put our daughter through school, and the pension kept us safe after he retired. And he made so many friends. Lifelong friends, real friends. people who would be there for you no matter what. We owe a lot to this place.
Part of the carpet was coming away from the wall in the bedroom. I peeled it back an inch. Hardwood floors.
I'm more of a carpet guy.
I have a floor person who does amazing work. That's step one when I move in. It's so bright in the morning.
The windows will take a shade if you want one.
Oh, that's the last thing I do. And the light's wonderful.
Yeah, we felt the same. I put in a change of address to everything I can think of, all but the department.
Great.
They send an occasional pension statement, union letter. They don't clog the box. It's just me and her having the same address is a potential jackpot.
You'll get an email the minute it's delivered, and the secret's safe with me. How many years here?
8.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it's held up. Lots passed through here. Good and bad. Mostly good.
Well, I can't thank you enough for subletting it to me. It's perfect. And the door's always open. I'll wait in the hall.
Just got here. Gene Cardillo saying his son came by and tore his apartment up. His son's name is Michael, 25, schizophrenic. That's all I got so far.
Where's Connie?
On the phone with the squad.
Your son prone to these outbursts?
No.
Where can we find him?
He's a street performer, basically homeless.
Who else lives here?
No one.
Where's his mom?
She died from cancer when he was 5. Listen, I don't want to press charges. Can you just talk to him?
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Get him some help.
Yeah, write down your son's info.
DOA over on 12th. We gotta help Greg and Baldwin.
Okay.
Andy, I've been thinking, trying to figure out where in the living room to put the armoire.
You reneging on the aquarium now?
No, I'm trying to get a floor plan in my head here.
The aquarium's going up.
I never said it wasn't.
Had them fish a long time.
Relax. This is gonna work out fine. Okay?
That's all you can pick up? All right, thanks.
I'm seeing 2 trains coming together with this move.
Yeah.
Thanks for the insight.
Angela, thought we had a breakfast plan, but you didn't show. Maybe I got mixed up. Same message is on your cell. Call when you get this.
Check the son's regular places. No sign of him.
Word out to patrol.
They got his description and photo.
Kid's got a sheet?
You ran him. He got a sheet?
No collars. He's a head case.
Yeah, in and out of hospitals, on and off his meds.
And now he's off.
Looks like it. We got uniform watching the coffee house in front of where he plays in the East Village.
Close the door behind you.
You know, I moved out of my apartment this morning. An apartment I had a few fond memories in. And I'm moving into Connie's apartment where 4 of us are going to be living. Either like peas in a pod or like cats and dogs. Now, the reason I'm telling you this, John, is because what I don't need today is my partner giving me the silent treatment, okay? So either you snap out of it or you tell me what is going on.
This stays between you and me.
All right.
Last week I went over.
It's okay, kid. It's okay. It's all right. Just take a minute. Take a deep breath. What's going on?
My dad, I found out that when he got jammed up with internal affairs over that hooker, they really put it to him and
They flipped him.
Fraker threatened to take my dad's pension. He threatened to put me back in the bag.
When these cops downstairs got called into IAB on that other thing,
I mentioned the case to him at dinner the night it went down.
he took it to IAB. Oh, John.
Maybe it's killing him, the guilt. And if it gets out, he's done. It's all anybody will know him by. I don't know what to do.
All right, we're gonna get Martins in here. See what he knows. Even though he's internal affairs, he's stand up, he'll give us a clear read. That's our first step.
Okay.
We're gonna work this out.
Okay.
Come on.
DOA's Victoria Walsh. Friend found her.
What's the stink?
It's a lump of burned up plastic in a fireplace. Looks like a videotape. We didn't touch it.
All right, we'll take the front.
Paula Scalero.
I'll start a canvas.
Excuse me, Detectives Metaboy and Jones. Paula, what brought you here this morning?
We were going shopping, then lunch. Do you think she suffered?
It doesn't look like it. Were you too close?
I only know her a few months. We tempted the same company once.
Does she have a boyfriend?
Not really.
She ever say anything about someone bothering her?
We didn't talk about those kinds of things. Serious things.
What did you talk about?
Shoes. I mean, we didn't know each other that well.
She's got a lot of party pictures here. She looked popular.
She didn't like to party, but she kept things pretty surface.
Stuck to shoes.
Pretty much.
No sign of robbery, no struggle.
Lamp was the weapon?
I'll get crime scene on it. And we need to call the lab on that tape in the fireplace. It's still warm, and it looks like it might be partially intact.
I'm gonna leave you when I'm famous. I'll be up before the dawn. I'm gonna leave you when I'm famous, and you'll miss me when I'm gone. Thank you very much, sir.
Well, no crazy people here. Head back.
This is gonna be a treat.
Thank you very much, sir, and stay away from gangs and crime.
Michael Cardillo.
Who goes there? What do you need?
All right, put the guitar down, pal.
Jelly beans and old blue jeans.
Come on, that's okay. Michael Cardillo.
My name is Mikkel.
Last name's Cardillo, though.
Yes.
You go by your dad's apartment today?
Yes.
You vandalize it?
I don't want to lie. I don't like lying.
Come on, let's take a ride.
Angela. Angela.
Tony.
Angela. You all right?
What time is it?
It's 10:30. What were you doing?
Sleeping.
In your clothes?
I must have dozed off.
Been calling you all morning. We're supposed to have breakfast.
Oh, my God. I must have dozed off.
What the hell's going on, Angela?
I was just doing some paperwork and got tired.
Don't bullshit me.
I swear to God.
You're high.
No, Tony.
You think you can fool me? Me? What happened?
I don't know.
You got drunk and you got high. I can smell it on you.
Just went for a drink with a friend.
Yeah, and when did the blow come in, huh?
I'm so sorry, Tony.
We're done. We're finished. I'm not doing this again.
Look, I'm different now. I just made a mistake. Please don't run away from me. Please, Tony. I'm sorry. I don't want to lose you. I want help.
I can't help you, Angela. You need a program.
Can you help me with that? I am so sorry. I love you so much.
Been trying to find something that rhymes with karaoke.
Did you vandalize your dad's apartment this morning?
There's Annie Oakley. Oh, but that has an L. I don't want to use it.
We need to talk to Michael. If we get Mikkel, we're gonna have to take a ride down to Bellevue.
No.
Then start making sense.
Did you vandalize your dad's apartment this morning?
I was angry.
What about?
I don't know. I just became very angry.
Did you get it out of your system?
I think so.
No, you need to know so, Michael. This needs to be over with.
Yes, you're right.
This happens again, you get locked up.
It won't happen again.
All right, good. You need to keep that promise.
Well, she can't breathe.
Who can't breathe?
She can't breathe.
Michael. Who are we talking about?
Remember what we said about talking coherent.
I remember it won't happen again.
Okay, now what's this about she can't breathe?
A rhyme for a song. Can I go now?
Go ahead.
People out there walking around like that.
Victoria Walsh.
Dumped her phone. Lots of calls to a Dr. Jane Henderson, the DOA psychiatrist in Chelsea. Jones and Medavoy are bringing her in.
And that burned up videotape's still at the lab. They're iffy on it being viable.
Her family been notified?
Yeah, they're on their way up. They don't know why yet.
You kicked Michael Cardillo yet?
Mikkel? Yeah, back to Wonka land.
I think you got the point.
Lieutenant, Philip McHenry from the Clean Living Center.
Do me a favor, don't advertise my calls.
I'm so sorry. 15 Squad. Hold, please. Detective, the movers.
Sipowicz. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Won't fit through my door. No, wait, no, forget it. You work it out on your end.
What's the problem?
My couch won't fit through your door. They want to charge $100 to take your door jamb off.
Listen, we'll give you 50. All right, thank you. Relax. Everything's gonna be fine.
Martin Walsh, my wife Helen. We were called about our daughter Victoria.
Hi, let's talk in here.
So what's going on here, or should I just guess?
Ease in, Helen.
I won't bottle this, Martin. So, did she hurt someone again, Victoria?
Why don't we all have a seat?
Has she hurt people before?
Accidentally.
Attacking your therapist with a chair and then smiling about it afterwards is not an accident. That's sociopathic behavior.
It happened one time with our therapist, who she doesn't relate to well, and things exploded.
Any other incidents?
No.
Of violence, but she's always been incorrigible. Very inside out, behaviorally.
Does she run with a like-minded crowd, inside out?
She doesn't run with anybody. She needs friends.
Decent friends. Smart people.
I've always been telling her that, but she's been a loner since she came to us.
Came to you.
Adopted at age 8. Drug-infested home. We think that she may have some fetal alcohol syndrome, but the records are lost.
I don't need the records to spot FAS.
So, does she need an attorney? Is it that serious or what?
We've got some bad news for you.
Well, believe me, we're used to it.
Victoria was found dead this morning.
That's crazy.
We're sorry.
Wait a minute. You're serious?
I can't deal with this. I can't handle
What
this.
happened?
She was murdered.
What? How can you just sit there? Who did it?
That's what we're trying to find out. Do you know of anything that might be of help?
What are you asking me for? What do you want from us?
Do you know anybody she was having a problem with?
Am I supposed to be able to sit here and answer questions about my daughter right now? Is that normal behavior?
I need to talk to Corey right away. I'm gonna hyperventilate.
Corey,
Our therapist.
do you want to call him?
That was a lab. They pulled the frame out of the burnt videotape. It's the DOA naked on her bed. They're trying to salvage some other frames. They'll send over what they got when they're done. Make sure McDowell and Ortiz are hip.
You got it. Mr. Cardillo.
Oh, sit down. What happened to you?
Michael,
He hit you?
I was cleaning up the apartment. I opened the door and he attacked me.
And this is recent, him getting violent?
From out of nowhere. I don't know why.
And you're sure about that?
Yes.
There's nothing else going on here that we should know about.
No. I've done everything to try and help him, but it hasn't worked. Now, I'm afraid of him.
Well, we'll get him some help, sir. We'll get out there looking for him right away.
Yeah. Tell him.
Detective.
I've always treated you decent, haven't I, Martens?
Should I have brought backup?
And when it comes down to it, I understand why you exist. I accept that some guys aren't meant to be cops. But when you swoop down on a guy with 26 years on a job over some rinky-dink infraction...
Who are we talking about?
My dad.
There were no guns pointed at anybody's head.
Threatening to take his dad's pension away, threatening to leak that his dad was IAB if he retired, threatening to put John back in uniform.
I wasn't in the room.
But you knew Fraker got him, and you could have given us a heads up.
Most of our field associates aren't in a big hurry to have fellow cops know they're working for us.
Giving us a heads up would have got you a lot more in return than whatever John's dad would have given you.
What do you want, Sipowicz?
What's his dad's play? How's he going to get out from under this?
Why aren't you talking to Captain Fraker?
Don't play games with me, Martens.
From what I can tell, if your dad happened to put his papers in, like, oh, I don't know, say today, he might find out that Fraker was bluffing.
This is a guy who never did a wrong thing his whole career. Maybe he wasn't the first through the door, maybe he went by the book too much, but he never did anything to deserve getting worked over like this.
You tell Fraker his empty threats need to stay empty. If anything happens to that kid or his dad, it's coming back to him double.
I'm your messenger boy now.
Fraker's girlfriend on the side, the one you told me about, play it how you want to play it, but you let him know.
Hey, Sarge. That whole thing with the auxiliary cop. We made promises to the guys downstairs that would stay in-house in exchange for them coming clean, which they did. Andy and I had no intention of giving these guys up to you.
I'm aware of all this.
Laughlin resigned at our suggestion, but now here he is getting jammed up with you guys because of information that went through me. Can you do something for him?
Need your car detailed, too?
Listen, I'm no fan of this guy, but we made promises to him which weren't kept.
I'll look into it. If it's just a matter of him getting a rip and some probation, I'll blow on his delegate's ear.
Appreciate it.
I should hope so.
I have to admit, I'm a bit in shock. I'm pretty new to private practice. I've never lost a patient before.
When's the last time you saw Victoria?
Tuesday. She was in good spirits.
Is that generally not the case?
Depended.
But she was definitely in therapy for a reason.
Victoria's sessions are covered under doctor-patient privilege. It does continue after death.
Okay, but is there anyone you could think of who might have done this?
I can't discuss our conversations.
You realize we can get a court order and force you to.
Yes, but I took an oath.
Well, we got a dead girl here. It's your patient.
Who I took an oath to protect.
Right now, all you're doing is protecting the guy who'd killed her.
I could lose my license for this.
Well, we're good at keeping secrets.
She was sleeping with an older man. He was giving her money, paying her rent, really manipulating her emotionally.
Did you get his name?
She wouldn't tell me. It was a breakthrough just getting her to admit that much.
Well, you ever threaten her?
No. If he had, I would have made her go to the police or gone myself. It's part of the oath, too. There's nothing else. May I go?
Appreciate it.
Hey, John.
Bob.
Everything all right?
I made some phone calls, looked into it. That threat hanging over you, we can work around it.
According to who?
Trust me. So what we gotta do now is you need to retire right away.
Who'd you talk to?
I spoke to a boss over there. Now, I made an appointment for you with the pension bureau to put in your papers tomorrow 9 a.m.
John, they said if I retired, they'd ruin my name.
It was a bluff.
No, let me work it off with them my own way.
Tell your partners this is your last day, and down the road there may be a racket, but tonight you're inviting people out for drinks, just close friends.
I gotta think about this.
Dad! There's nothing to think about. It's over. Appointment's made. Let your partners know and bring all your guns home tonight. All right, Dad. See you tonight.
Yeah. Clean Living Center in Brooklyn. There's a spot open.
Okay, good.
I called in a lot of favors.
I can't tell you how much this means to me.
So if this is another hand job, don't waste my time.
I'm serious about this, Tony. I need help. I want it. I'm ready. I know you're disappointed, but you've got to understand, I was sober for 9 months. I can do it.
But then what? The weather changes, the stars line up wrong?
Relapse is part of the process.
You don't need to explain the process to me.
I was happy being back with you. It got me thinking that I was okay and that I could handle a drink. But I can't. I slipped. I've never wanted to be sober so bad, or had a reason to.
You're gonna have to prove that.
I know. I want to. I'm going to.
You check in tonight.
Okay. Where do I go?
Brooklyn Heights. I'll take you if you want.
You've done enough.
I'll take you. I'll be at your apartment about 5:30. Back for about a week, maybe more.
Okay. I'm going to show you.
5:30.
Ella Dotson's on her way up.
Who's this?
It's a friend of this nutcase, Michael, McKell, whatever. Volunteer at one of the homeless shelters that he flops at, gave us her name.
So he's still in the wind?
Yeah.
Police lab just dropped off the stills from the burned up videotape.
They're lying naked on the bed, right?
Yeah, that's one. They got another one about having sex.
Get on this.
Ella Dotson, Detective Clark called me about Michael Cardillo. Mikkel. So what's going on with Michael? Why do you need to talk to me?
We're looking for him.
Why?
He assaulted his dad.
Oh my God. Is Mr. Cardillo all right?
Yeah.
Is he gonna get arrested for this?
We're gonna try and work it out, but we need to find him.
He stay with you sometimes?
He comes by on Sundays to clean up and get something to eat.
How you know him?
Since junior high.
So he was normal once upon a time?
Yeah. Up until sophomore year in college.
Has he been violent in the past?
No. He's a total sweetheart.
So ever since he let go and became a street artist, he's been happy?
Yeah.
And he's never been violent before?
You know, 2 weeks ago, he came to my grandmother's funeral, and afterwards, back at my apartment, he started breaking plates. But it was over real quick. That's the only time I've seen him angry.
You know, when we talked to Michael this morning, he said she can't breathe. Has he ever said that around you?
Last Sunday.
You asked what he meant?
Sure, but he didn't tell me.
Michael vandalized his dad's house again. Uniforms have him detained at the scene.
My God.
Thank you for coming in.
So, what now? I should be with my wife.
Your relationship with Victoria, Mr. Walsh, was it pretty traditional father-daughter, or did it go beyond that due to her being adopted?
She was our daughter.
You took care of her financially?
Subsidized, more like. What is this about?
Was there a barter system involved in this subsidy, Mr. Walsh? Like, were you having sex with her for it?
Where did that come from? You have to understand, she was very psychologically adept. She played men like chess pieces.
The way we hear it, you were playing her.
I have a sex addiction. Diagnosed.
Well, beating her brains in with a lamp, you addicted to that too?
Did she want to break it off and it turned into a fight?
I didn't kill her. She threatened to tell your wife. This is ridiculous.
Did you go to her apartment this morning to talk about the videotape?
I wasn't there this morning.
Quit lying, Martin.
I got to work at 6 a.m. I wasn't alone.
Who was with you? Names and where they can be contacted.
I need to see my lawyer.
We can't help you if you do that.
I need to talk to my lawyer.
Yeah, I'm sorry for all this.
That's okay.
He just started throwing rocks at all the windows.
Michael. Michael.
I didn't lie when I said that I wouldn't come here again, because at the time I didn't think I would, but I did, and I'm sorry, because I don't like to lie.
We're gonna get you some help, okay?
Oh, not Bellevue.
We're gonna get you some help.
No.
Come on.
She can't breathe.
Who?
She can't breathe. I saw it. She needs our help. We need to help her.
What is he talking about?
Michael, who can't breathe? Who needs help?
All right, no, that's it. That's it. Let's go. That's it. Come on.
No. No.
Have a seat, Dr. Barish.
Is this about Martin Walsh? Helen said that you brought him in.
We're not going to lie to you. He's our primary suspect in the homicide.
Really?
Does that come as a surprise?
Of course.
You weren't aware of any animosity between Martin and Victoria?
We're getting into privileged territory here.
Let's back up. We know that Martin and Victoria were having sex. Okay, we also know that Victoria planned to end it soon.
You confronted Martin with this?
He admitted to the sex, but then he stopped talking to us.
What we need to know from you is, has Martin been agitated recently?
Again, that would be privileged.
We'd rather not have to get a court order, Doctor.
Sorry.
How does this protect your patient? Explain that to me.
When you explain how much you'll contribute to my legal defense when Martin Walsh sues me in civil court.
Right.
I need to take this. Dr. Parrish.
Let's phone the boss.
Mm-hmm.
Anything from the shrink?
Clinging to doctor-patient confidentiality.
Is the mom lawyered up?
We can check.
All right, if she isn't, bring her in. Confront her about her husband banging her daughter. Maybe she's been protecting him and she's tired of it. Where's Michael?
Taking a leak. Junior's making sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
He's a caller?
Yeah, we're gonna get a arrest number from Central Booking and then take him over to Bellevue Psychiatric.
Can you even contemplate a $40,000 tab for malpractice insurance?
Too busy thinking about a dead girl.
Well, I'm sorry I couldn't help.
No, you're not.
Who's this?
Family of the DOA or psychiatrist.
You got half a conscience, or is it all about the dough?
I'm a busy man.
I'm asking you, can you spare a minute to talk to a guy on another case, a schizophrenic?
What kind of case?
Maybe a homicide, we don't know.
If you want me to elicit a confession, there's no way.
We're looking at him as a potential witness. We just can't get through all the muck in his head. Or do you not give a damn?
I'd need more information.
Come on.
I understand you play the guitar. Would you rather be doing that right now?
Yes.
Because you're scared, I understand that. What you need to understand is if you talk to me, I can help you be less scared. If you tell me why you've been behaving the way you have with your dad, I can help get you back to playing guitar for people. Mikkel, who is it that can't breathe?
I shouldn't be here.
Ella's grandmother, whose funeral you went to. Is it her that can't breathe? I can help you be less scared, Mikkel, but you have to talk to me.
I shouldn't be here.
I know you'd rather be playing for people on the street, but we need to help this person who can't breathe.
I shouldn't be here.
Bring him the guitar.
We'll sing Happy Joy for 2 hours.
Bring it to him. Play something? Do you want to sing about Ella's grandmother or your father?
I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here.
Shouldn't be in the police station?
I shouldn't be seeing this.
Seeing what?
He said not to be here. He said go out and play.
Your father said go out and play?
He said go play outside, but I want to hide in the closet.
Is that where you are now? What can you see?
She can't breathe.
Who can't breathe?
He won't let her.
Your father won't let her.
He's putting a pillow on her.
Putting a pillow on who, Mikhail?
Leave her alone. Mom, push him off. Make him stop, please, please make him stop.
You saw this? Your father with a pillow on your mom when you were in the closet?
She can't breathe.
How's Michael?
A lot more lucid. Have a seat.
So, he knows what he's done.
Yeah.
He's not going to jail, right? He's going to hospital.
He's going to hospital, yeah.
I don't know what happened.
We got a pretty good idea.
You do?
A memory came back to him recently. That's what's got him all agitated.
What? What memory?
You putting a pillow over his mother's face.
Oh, my God.
Is that what happened?
Oh, my God.
Mr. Cardillo, is that what happened?
Records show she died at home of natural causes.
Mr. Cardillo, what happened?
My wife had terminal cancer. She was in severe pain. The drugs weren't working. She made me promise I wouldn't let her suffer anymore. She didn't want Michael to see her waste away. I was trying to help her and protect him. He saw.
I'm gonna talk to the DA, see what we can do.
About what?
For killing your wife, sir.
She was dying. She wanted me to end her suffering.
We'll talk to the DA's office.
You arresting me?
Stay here.
I should be home. This is real crisis.
Well, we just have a few questions, mainly about your husband's relationship with Victoria.
It was fine. I'm also a little sedated.
Did you know your husband and Victoria were having sex?
That's a lie.
It's a still photo from the burned up videotape in Victoria's fireplace.
You all right? You didn't have any idea?
No.
When's the last time you spoke to Victoria?
It's been at least a week.
Since you saw her in person or on the phone, too?
Both.
Helen, she made calls from her apartment to your cell phone last night.
2 5-minute calls.
Tell us where you were this morning.
Breakfast with a girlfriend.
Her number. We need to confirm.
What are you doing?
Those cell phone calls from Victoria, did she ask you to come over this morning?
I didn't get any calls from her.
That's not the way to play this, Helen. Everything we've got says spur of the moment. That's manslaughter. Don't go down for murder.
I didn't murder anybody.
Did you ever talk to your shrink, Dr. Barish, about Victoria?
That's between me and him.
We'll get a court order to disclose that privileged information. Then it's going to be between all of us.
Everything you've said about Victoria in the past, any suspicion you have about her and your husband, that'll all come out to a jury in support of a murder charge.
So clear the fog, Helen, because if you think this is a crisis, try it in a courtroom.
She was always a very confused little girl.
She showed you the tape this morning of her and your husband.
She was in rags when we adopted her. Rags. And we changed her life. And for that, she seduces my husband and threatens to tell the world because she is unable to make meaningful connections with people. Welcome to the club, honey.
So you hit her?
I didn't mean to kill her.
We looked into it. Everything supports what he said. She had terminal cancer. She was down to 85 pounds. She had told her doctor she didn't want to live anymore.
Her husband's a decent guy. This was 20 years ago.
Even if you could make it, you really want to go to bat on a euthanasia case?
Not particularly, no.
So what can we do?
Release him. We'll put it in front of the grand jury. There's a good shot they'll come back with no true bill.
Good.
What about the son?
Dad was the complainant.
And you're looking to cut him some slack, too?
If we could, yeah.
Void the arrest, use my name, and we'll decline prosecution.
He's going to Bellevue, though.
Yeah, he needs treatment. Let's go talk to him.
My dad is retiring. We're getting together for some beers after work tonight. Just a few people, it's no big deal. If anybody's interested.
Where at?
This bar up in his precinct. I'll get you the address.
Come there.
Michael, we talked to your dad. What happened was your mom was really sick. She had cancer. She was dying. Did you know that?
Wake up at 7, meds first thing, then breakfast at 8. Exercise from 9 till 10 outside.
Your dad put your mom out of her pain. That's what you saw. He was trying to help her. Do you understand?
Lunch at noon, then the doctor asked questions at 1, nap at 3.
Michael, we're gonna bring your dad in. He wants to see you.
Dinner at 8. Ask nicely for seconds on pudding if they have pudding.
Michael, I know you can hear me.
Meds at 9. TV for an hour. Let them watch what they want to watch. Don't argue. Bed at 11.
I love you, Michael. I am so sorry. But your mom, she couldn't fight it anymore.
No walking around at night. That's asking for trouble.
Michael. Michael.
She can breathe now.
Yeah, she can breathe now.
Angela, it's Tony. Angela. 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 It's 5:30. I'm at your apartment. Where are you?
Hey, don't worry. It's not as bad as it looks.
I can't find my Game Boy.
Hey, kiddo. How you like your new room?
I can't find my Game Boy.
Well, I'm sure it's in one of these boxes here. Why don't you come help us unpack? We'll find it.
I'm unpacked in here.
Mr. McDowell?
No. Look, you got the dresser?
It's in the truck still. First, I gotta get the packing fee.
I prepaid this.
Well, it's $200 over the estimate because it's a delicate.
Sorry.
Delicate. It's a solid wood dresser. Bring it up.
Hey, no fee, no dresser.
I don't seem to have the cash on me right now. You mind taking an IOU?
All right, I got it. We'll get the dresser.
Andy, I can't find the aquarium pump. It's either buried under all this or it's in Theo's room.
I'll check Theo's room.
Okay.
Found a Game Boy, huh? Neat, huh? Your own room.
I'm playing.
Could you stop for a second? You okay?
Fine.
Look, Theo, I know this is all new and everything, but you gotta keep yourself open to it. You're gonna like this a lot better than our old place.
No, I won't.
Come on, Theo.
I won't. I hate it.
Don't worry. Okay? Everything's gonna be fine.
Won't.
Come on, Theo.
I won't. I hate it.
Okay, Theo, let's go. Your bath's ready.
I'm tired today.
Well, the bath will wake you up. Come on. Things okay at your new school? Been pretty quiet about that.
It's fine.
You make any new friends?
No.
Theo wet his bed again. 3 nights in a row now.
Can you talk to him about it?
I will. Where's the clean sheets?
Sheets are still dirty.
I thought you did the laundry.
4 loads of baby stuff, then we ran out of detergent. We were supposed to pick some up.
Connie, you need to remind me with that. I mean, I got a few things on my mind.
I got a few things on my mind, too.
Look, I'm not trying to start something here.
Neither am I. It's just the division of chores is getting a little uneven.
You want me to do the laundry? I've done plenty of laundry.
She's colicky.
Okay.
Theo, you in the tub yet?
Leave me alone.
Andy, your pager. I'm just trying to settle her. Elaine Kopek beat with the drill. Thorough job.
Any sign of breaking?
Oh, the place looks secure. Who called it in? Super. I haven't talked to him yet.
We got it.
We started canvas.
Detective Sipwitz and Clark. What's your name?
Neffy.
Neffy?
Neffy Concepcion.
So you found a body, Neffy Concepcion?
Rang, knocked, and I let myself in.
Who got you here?
Toilet leak. She said be here 9 a.m. exact. 9:01, I would have heard about it.
She live alone?
With her husband, a lawyer. Always working.
You know if they fought?
Mrs. Kopek? She fought with everyone.
You putting down tiles?
Licks and locks only. She hired illegal for that.
Who?
Orlando something. We didn't talk.
Glue's wet. Guy left in a hurry.
Where are we gonna find this Orlando?
We didn't talk.
I got that part.
No idea. But he probably did this. He's Mexican.
And you're what, Swedish?
Puerto Rican. I'm an American.
According to who? The Miss America pageant? I guess I missed that 51st star in the flag.
We'll be in touch if we have some questions.
Yeah.
Going through a little adjustment period?
Does it show?
Thanks.
The lieutenant's back.
Yeah, I see that.
Where's Johnson Medavoy?
They're responding to a DOA on Hester.
Welcome back, Lou.
Thanks.
Yeah, hi. I need to schedule a 3-month checkup for Michelle McDowell with Dr. Graber.
What's going on with your case?
Husband's on his way in.
The handyman they were using was an illegal. We don't have an address or a last name.
We're hoping the husband can point us to him.
Sounds good.
But is there any way we can kind of narrow down the time frame? Because last time I waited an hour to see him.
No, I understand.
Busy already, huh?
You know, stuff backs up.
The funeral was tough, I imagine.
Sad. Seeing the folks that way. Good people.
The word I gave the squad was that he was an old friend and you're not looking to rehash.
I appreciate that.
If you need anything.
It means a lot that I can rely on you.
Hey, DOA's a brother.
Stabbed in the chest. Bum over here called it in. The guy stinks like a German Shepherd.
How'd he wind up finding a body?
I didn't get there yet.
Yeah, we'll keep enjoying your coffee there, Laughlin. Yeah, don't worry about all those pesky details. So, Artez Foster, West 3rd. His blood's dry. He's been here a while.
Bunch of picnic-type food in the back.
They got an ID card here, charity called the Mara Hope, made out to Omar Givens.
Let's talk to this guy. Hey, Aqualung. Detectives Metaboy and Jones.
Kevin Gansler. Everybody calls me Boner.
Let's just stick with Kevin.
So how'd you find the body?
Walking by, saw him, called 911.
And you were here because...
kind of in between residencies.
Tell me something, Kevin. If we run that car for Prince, yours coming up?
Figured he was sleeping it off. Door wasn't locked.
So you just thought you'd help yourself?
To the food in the back seat. I laid off once I saw he was dead.
You got a record, Kevin?
Some minor pot stuff.
You're sticking around.
Why?
Why do you think?
Hey, Laughlin, hold him if it's not too much of a problem.
Thanks for coming down, Mr. Kopech. I understand how difficult this is, but you helping out's important.
I understand.
When'd you see your wife last?
Last night.
Not this morning?
We keep separate bedrooms. I left for the office before she got up.
You two live alone?
Yes, now. Our son Marshall moved out a few months ago.
Notice anything unusual on your way out?
No.
Your wife have any enemies?
Elaine was difficult. Temperamental.
Is that a yes?
I can't think of anyone who would do this.
She difficult towards you?
I learned to live with it.
By keeping separate bedrooms, things like that?
That's right.
And what time exactly did you see her last?
10:30. I did some research online till 2, then to bed. Got up at 6. By 7, I was in the office. If you need this verified, the website's got a log, and my assistant will confirm the time I got in.
You've been preparing for this, Mr. Kopech, taking notes?
I know a little bit about investigation procedures. I'm an attorney.
So reciting your agenda, that was giving us a little leg up?
To rule me out so that you can concentrate on who actually killed Elaine.
There's a little gap between 2 and 6 in the morning.
I was sleeping.
Anybody confirm that?
No. I didn't kill my wife.
You got any candidates for who did?
There was a handyman doing some tile work.
Who no one can seem to find.
Orlando Marquez, 2015 Avenue D.
Presto.
Now, if we're finished here, I've got some funeral arrangements to attend to.
We'll be in touch.
Have a seat, Omar. We found this card of yours in Ortez Foster's truck.
Cool. I've been looking for that. How you know Artez?
Mary Hope, we're both volunteers.
When'd you see him last?
At the barbecue yesterday at the Mason's Lodge for the kids.
Not after?
He drove me back to Brooklyn. And when I was way to do it, too. That's the type of guy he is, though. He'd give you the last shirt off his back.
And where was he headed, did he say?
This girl, Maisha, in Soho. They seen each other, I guess.
Ortez was found dead in his truck this morning.
What?
Yeah, and the problem is, Omar, you're the last guy we placed with him.
You're not thinking... We've been tight since the day we met. Artez took me under his wing, like I was his project.
What kind of project?
He made out a life plan for me. That's what he called them, life plans. All about positive thinking, eating right. It didn't take, but that's all on me.
Nothing more from Artez after he dropped you off?
No.
You nervous about something, Omar?
Nah, why?
Because you've been chain smoking those candies since you walked in the door.
They're sugarless. Give my mouth something to do.
Yeah, huh?
Look, all I can tell you is what anyone would tell you who met the dude, okay? Artez was a hero. Ain't no way anyone that knew him would do this.
Your whereabouts from the time he dropped you off until this morning?
Neither of them fits Orlando's description. Hey, grab those guys. They're not running for their health.
Please, stop! Freeze, asshole! Stop!
Open the door. Let's go. Open up.
Momento.
Policía, abre la puerta ahora.
Orlando Marquez.
No, no.
Hey. Police, don't move. Salte.
Sí.
Tu nombre.
Orlando Márquez.
We got those two guys. They're both illegal. What do you want me to do with them?
Get him ID'd and cut him loose. We got who we came for. He's trying to explain a holdup on his green card application. Ya, basta, Orlando. No somos inmigración, okay? Siéntate. You speak English?
A little bit.
Do you know Elaine Kopech?
She call police? I don't want to have to call police.
Why is that?
She no pay. I work 5 days, 10 hours each day. Nothing, no money.
Did you get in a fight with her about it?
No.
What, didn't make you upset?
Yes, but what's she saying?
No. You first, Orlando. What happened this morning?
I asked for money. She said, work no good, tile no good. I said, you want tile this way, so is this way. She yelled and screamed, stupid idiots. I walk away.
You never put your hands on Mrs. Kopech.
What's she saying?
She's not saying anything, Orlando. She's dead.
Nah.
Did the fight maybe get a little worse than you're saying?
No.
She was calling you names, keeping money from you. Makes sense you lose your temper.
I walk away.
Leaving your money behind and your tools. Orlando, we want to help you, but you're not being honest.
First, no my tools. Her tools, so I leave. Second, no money, it's okay. Better than listen, stupid idiot.
You've got an assault charge on your record.
My sister. Her boyfriend, he steal from her, so I go to him and we fight.
Well, Mrs. Kopech holding your money. That's like stealing from you. Makes sense fighting over what's yours in the first place.
No. I walk away from her.
To where?
To home. My wife. Her parents. I not even angry. I walk away.
Okay, in the cage, Orlando. You're sticking around a while. I'll run it for the others.
Thanks for coming in, Mr. Kopech. You all right to answer a few questions?
Did you talk to the handyman, the tile guy? Because I know she was having trouble with him.
She mentioned that to you?
Well, she wasn't happy with his work, and they had words over it, fights.
She ever mentioned him threatening her?
Not specifically. Did you talk to the guy? What did he say?
Well, he's not looking too good for it, but we're working on it.
Because she said he was no good.
You moved out of your parents' apartment recently?
3 months ago.
Why'd you move out?
I got engaged. I moved into what's going to be my wife and my apartment after the wedding.
So your mom and dad, they got along?
They got along fine.
How long have they been sleeping in separate bedrooms?
A while.
Did they fight a lot?
No.
Did he ever threaten her?
You're insinuating that my dad was involved in this?
What do you think?
No. Wrong. No way.
So as far as you know, everything between them's been fine, non-traditional, but fine.
Yes.
How was your relationship with your mom?
I got along with her better than anyone. I understood her.
Can you account for yourself since last night?
Oh, now you're accusing me?
We just need to rule you out.
I was home. My fiance was with me all night. I went to work at 6:30. Benton Archer. It's a brokerage house.
All right, names, numbers, so we can confirm, then you're out of here.
A lot of nerve you two have got. A lot of balls. My mom got killed today.
Just trying to find out who did it.
Where are you at?
We got a statement from the DOA's fat friend. I'm checking out his alibi. Baldwin's bringing up the DOA's girlfriend, the Maisha Houston.
His son's steering it back to the handyman.
Cop at the sector says he answered 2 domestic disturbance calls recently at their residence. The DOA and her husband basically going at each other's throats.
And I checked with family court, and they said Leonard Kopech filed for divorce 2 months ago.
So is his son covering up for the dad?
No, we don't know. The son was playing it pretty coy.
Coy? Hoo-hoo, give this guy a box of Cracker Jacks.
You never heard the word coy before?
Talk to the father again.
Were you attacked by a koi fish as a kid, or is that about something else?
Theo's wet in his bed. We don't know what to do about it.
Don't kids do that?
Not when he had the problem beat for 2 years.
Oh, new school, new room. He'll adjust.
I hope I did right by him with this move.
You know you did.
Yeah.
So, Maisha, you said that you and Ortez weren't dating anymore?
No, but we were still close. He was coming by to help me with my resume.
When were you expecting him?
By 8. Like most men, Ortez kept his word. By 8:15, I knew something had happened.
Your knowledge, he ever dabble in drugs?
No, never.
He sounds like a great guy. And why'd you break up?
He'd catch me reading Cosmo, sneaking an Oreo, and I'd get this look. Like I disappointed him. Garbage in, garbage out. That's what he'd say all the time. I couldn't meet his standards. I couldn't deal with the pressure.
Will anyone have a beef with him?
Lots of folks were jealous. They can't be like me, so they want to spite me. That's what he'd say.
No, I'm thinking more along the lines of an argument. Something recent.
We were at this club, Vingo's, one time. Ortez saw this guy yelling at some girl. Ortez went over and told him to leave her alone. They took it outside, and Ortez kicked his ass.
When was this?
A year ago?
No, recent. I'm looking for something recent.
Well, Ortez does have this second cousin, a guy named Elias. He's been in prison.
Have they been hanging out?
Ortez was mentoring him.
Mentoring him or sticking his nose in his business?
That's a good question.
Sorry to interrupt your morning period.
Funeral arrangements were made. My son's with his fiancée. I didn't see a point in wasting the day.
Cops ever respond to a domestic disturbance at your apartment, Mr. Kopech?
Raised voices were the extent of it. The Mortons think the building's a mausoleum.
What'd you fight about?
This is so tedious.
Well, her fault, your fault.
Things just didn't turn out the way either of us hoped. Occasionally it boiled over.
That why you filed for divorce?
I withdrew the petition.
Why?
I'm 58. We'd been together so long, I just couldn't go through with it.
Plus, things would have been pretty expensive, right?
How dare you?
I gotta tell you, Leonard, those pesky 4 hours you can't account for are starting to nag at us.
Add in the domestic disturbance calls and being at work the day your wife's killed.
I did not kill my wife.
You got an insurance policy we should know about? Mistress on the side?
I'm retaining counsel. Contact me again.
Save it. We'll leave you alone with your grief.
Yeah, thanks.
You talked to Leonard Kopech?
Lawyered up.
DOA's phone dump just came back. A couple dozen calls to a Helen Eckery in the past few days, all of them short.
Ellen, that's his son's fiance.
We'll get her in.
Keep me up to speed.
You got a phone number for Eckery?
In here.
Any particular page?
Andy. I couldn't help overhearing a conversation with John before about Theo's bedwetting. It really got me thinking.
Did it?
Yeah. So, when my brother Clifford was born, I developed a nasty habit of taking dumps on the front lawn.
Metaboy.
My folks were wits' end. They kept sending me to doctors. Diagnosis was irritable bowel syndrome.
I'm drinking coffee here.
Point being, I was acting up on account of Clifford's arrival. Regressive behavior, they call it.
You saying that's what Theo's doing? Because he's jealous?
Something he may not even be conscious of. Kids his age are used to being the center of attention. Baby comes, that's over.
What'd your folks do?
They waited it out. I caught on. I still had a place in the family. Found my way back to the can. He's like you, Andy. Something new comes up, and you piss all over it, and then eventually you come around. And I'm just saying, give Theo some time.
Thanks, Metaboy.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Rodriguez.
May I ask what it's reference to?
Rat squad, I guarantee you.
Who are they? Are you around tonight?
Yeah.
John.
Sergeant Snyder, Detective Beck, and IAD.
What the hell's that?
Everybody stay here.
Knock yourself out. Good boy, we got you.
Excuse me.
Well, that's not mine. That is not mine, man.
You're under arrest for the possession of narcotics.
No, this is crazy.
I'm taking your firearm.
Come on, man. I don't know how it got there.
Put your hands behind your back, detective.
You don't need to do that. All right, this is bullshit.
Going by the book, Lieutenant. All
It
right,
is
now.
not mine. Eddie, somebody planted dope in my car. Don't cuff him.
Procedure, Lieutenant. All right, we have to do.
You know you don't have to do that.
Don't you get yourself in a jackpot.
You guys are out of your mind. This kid doesn't do drugs. Back off.
John, I'll call the union, get you a lawyer.
What are we talking about? A brick, a baggie? How much heroin?
Why the hell don't they answer the phone? Lou, you got some private line to the union? Because there's nobody picking up.
I'll get on it.
Is it something that could have fallen out of an evidence bag?
Unbelievable. Didn't fall out of anything. Somebody put it there. You get Haywood on the phone yet?
She's out of her office.
Yeah, there's no answer from a cell phone or pager. She must be in court.
Well, find someone who will get a message to her. I want his rep and a lawyer at IAB before he gets there. They put him in cuffs like he's some kind of skell.
I got that guy you wanted, Elias Downing.
Put him in the room.
Which one?
Pick one.
It's that DOA's cousin. Did some time. They hang out together.
Take him.
Hey, boss, you know what?
I'll get on John's rep and lawyer. Everybody else get back to work.
In case you didn't notice, IAB just hauled out one of your detectives.
Well, it'll be a while before they interview him. Until then, there's nothing we can do. Talk to this cousin. The fiancée, Miss Eckery, whatever her name is, get her in. If you want to stick close to the squad today, I'll understand.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Where you going, Andy?
I got someone to talk to.
Sorry to hear about your partner.
I'd be more sorry for the guy who set him up.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. I had a cousin, straight A student. Found out she had a 200-a-day habit. I was completely blindsided.
I'm gonna find out. There's nothing I won't do to find out.
Good for you.
I do find out. If it comes back to you, Laughlin, you better pray that there's people in the room when I come to take you in.
Hey, if your smackhead partner wants someone to blame, you should take a good long look in the mirror. So should you. Maybe if you had his back. Go ahead. Blow that pension.
What's going on?
Detective Sipowicz here is looking for contributions to the John Clark Legal Defense Fund. I passed.
Who's in charge here? You guys? Who can tell me why I got hauled in here?
We found your prints inside a car belonging to Artez Foster.
Yeah, so?
How you know Artez?
We cousins.
Where were you last night, Eddie?
Eddie? My name's Elias, and I was home.
Anyone with you?
Just my bed. This house party went 3 days, I was sleeping it off.
When'd you see Artez last?
Why?
Because we're asking. And you answer a question with a question again, we'll give you something else to sleep off.
Haven't seen him in weeks.
Yo, you got trouble, Elias, because Artez was found dead this morning.
Damn.
Now, where were you last night?
I already told you.
You and Artez tight?
I parted ways with that fool.
You sound pretty broken up. What, you two had a fall out?
Never had a falling in. I get out of jail, my mom asked his mom could he look out for me. Cause he like this do-gooder type.
Did he?
Freak wake me up to go jogging, take me to my PO, give me books to read, you know, the self-enlightenment crap. But the dude turned mother hen, I can't even go to the bathroom
Get
without
to what
it.
happened the last time you saw him.
Coming back from this outlet mall on 17, we hit this diner. I wasn't hungry, but yo, his treats. So
Come on, what happened?
I order a Jack and Coke. He starts saying how booze is the devil's urine. Garbage in, garbage out, that was his big line. All she wrote, told him to kiss my ass.
And this was when?
I told you, weeks ago. Me and him was done.
Get it.
Why?
Because your attitude sucks, your alibi sucks. And until we clear you, you're cooling off in here.
Then could I get a message to him? Then could I get a message to Sergeant Martens? Yeah, I know he's not there. I want to leave a message. You know what? I'll call back.
Union rep's on his way to IAB.
Lawyer?
Detectives Endowment Association's gonna get him a lawyer.
I don't want some half-assed DEA lawyer. He needs a named guy.
I'll call Valerie, have her put some names together.
Any chance of seeing him?
They barely acknowledge he's in their building.
What's up?
I'm trying to remember the name of this real shark defense attorney. He tore me to pieces on the stand once.
Emmy, on your case. Autopsy on Ortez shows shortening, mustard, and chocolate in his chest wound.
Meaning what?
The knife that killed him saw a lot of action at the picnic table.
That help us?
Yeah, I think we got somebody to talk to. Can you lodge us Elias Downing? He's downstairs.
Hey, I remember it rhymed or something. Dan Davis, that's it. Real shark.
We're working on a lawyer. You work your case.
Helen Eckery to see Connie McDowell or Rita Ortiz.
It's Ortiz. This way, Helen.
Shouldn't I come too?
This won't take long.
I'd like to be there.
Marshall.
I don't want them badgering you like they did
Marshall.
to me.
Would you get a soda?
I'll show you to the machine.
This way.
Caitlin. How'd you get along with Mrs. Kopek?
Fine.
You have to think about it?
I'm distracted. Rough day.
We ran our phone records and found 16 short calls to you over the last week. What about?
Wedding arrangements.
You were planning the wedding together?
That's what she thought.
You didn't get along so great, did you?
There's a word to describe Elaine Kopek. I won't speak it, but it starts with a C.
How'd she show it?
Aggressively butting into my wedding plans, possessiveness over Marshall, hatred of me, and deriding my family who happened to outshine hers like the sun to a light bulb. She was a big, fat C.
When's the last time you saw her?
2 weeks ago?
You weren't there this morning?
God, no.
Because if you were, we'll find out about it.
You think I killed Elaine? Please. I wouldn't waste my time. Wouldn't waste time I'd stolen from a bum.
Account for your last 24 hours.
At my apartment.
The one you share with Marshall?
No, can't cohabitate until after the wedding. Another bit of Elaine nonsense Marshall capitulated to. I was at my apartment.
Anyone vouch for that?
My brother and his wife. They're in from Radnor.
Marshall get along well with his mother?
Too well. It interfered.
Has it been escalating recently with the wedding and all?
I suppose. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I told him, her or me.
When'd you say it last?
2 days ago? Oh, come on. Marshall killing his mother? Not possible, ladies.
Can you account for him this morning?
He was at home.
He said he was with you.
So your position is heroin just appeared in your vehicle? I'll say it again. It's not mine. I have no idea how it got there.
Look, if you're covering for a friend or a family member...
I'm not.
You know how this works, Detective. Now, absent proof that someone stashed heroin in your car, then it's on you.
Look at a uniform named Ed Laughlin. A cop? Yeah, who's been butting heads with me ever since I got to the 15th.
He ever threaten you?
Yeah. I mean, nothing specific, but there's bad blood. Ask around. I'm gonna get a fair shake now.
Detective Clark was just explaining to us how a cop set him up.
I'm all ears.
It's a waste of time.
Lose the attitude and tell us about this cop.
Ed Laughlin. He's a uniform. You know who he is.
And you're saying he framed you?
I'm saying he's who you should be looking at.
Any proof of his involvement?
I kicked his ass in a smoker. I made him put in his papers for sleeping with that auxiliary cop. But now he's back on the job. He still thinks I squealed.
Any direct proof?
But you tell me. Or did that idea to search my car just come to you?
Let's talk about you, Detective. When's the last time you vouched narcotics?
A few months ago on that money T-bust.
What quantity was involved?
60-something kilos.
Heroin, right?
I was never alone with it. Talk to Detective Sipowicz, McDowell, Ortiz. They'll verify that.
If you have a substance abuse problem, now's the time to tell us.
You gotta be kidding me.
You under any type of financial pressures, Detective?
This is crap.
You're not helping yourself here.
Well, let me help you. I don't have a drug problem or a personal problem or a financial problem or any problem except being set up. Got it? Detective, we'll need a urine sample. Be advised if you refuse, we'll seek a court order. Yeah, fine.
I got no patience for you, Marshal, so stick to being honest. This will be painless.
Meaning it could be painful? What's going on?
You weren't with your fiancée this morning.
Yes, I was.
You were with your mom.
No.
Now is the time to tell the truth.
Did you even talk to the tile guy?
I have had a frustrating day.
Sorry to hear that.
Ordinarily, I would handle this calmly. But I am too full of frustration, and it is this close to boiling over.
I wasn't at my mom's this morning.
I got nothing against you, Marshal. I understand what you did.
I didn't do anything.
Your mom was a cold bitch who shoved you around, and his fiance is her carbon copy.
Don't you dare talk about Helen like that.
So I don't want to beat the crap out of you, but I don't think I'm going to be able to control myself.
You're out of your mind. Don't hurt me.
You went over there this morning, huh? To talk about her butting into your life? It escalated.
She kept saying, if I married Helen, she'd never speak to me again, which is exactly what Helen was saying about my mother.
When did the drill come in?
She kept calling her names. The same names that Helen called her, and I just lost it.
The drill, Marshal!
Whore, slut, bitch, over and over and over, and I had to shut her up.
So you picked up the drill?
It was on the ground.
You picked it up and you whacked her with it to shut her up?
That was the first shot. The rest was... I was at my limit.
Okay, Marshal. All right.
He's looking at an A felony.
Oh, back up. What are we talking about?
Lab report came back. The weight is 4 ounces.
You're kidding me.
They just transferred him to a holding cell. Rita's on the way.
When's he being arraigned?
Probably sometime tomorrow.
Between the weight and them thinking he's a dirty cop, he's screwed as far as bail.
I don't disagree.
So he just sits in a cell.
I'll keep my ear to the ground.
You heading down there?
Yeah.
Anything he needs, anything I can do.
I'll be late.
I know.
I'll try to remember detergent on the way home.
I'll take care of it.
No, because I don't want to be shirking my duties at home.
Andy, don't take this out on me.
I'm talking about detergent.
No, you're not. I'm worried about John, too, so stop it.
I can't let him just sit in a cell. I gotta take care of this.
I want you to. Go.
This is wrong, bringing me in again. We already talked. We have no more time for this, Omar. Not today. We'll get a warrant to search your place. A knife, bloody clothes, we'll find something. And then you get no play. So be straight now or die in jail.
You got a little bit of a weight problem, don't you?
I'm big boned. But yeah.
Well, we don't see an opinionated guy like Artez letting that slide.
Artez ain't letting nothing slide.
How you dressed, ate, crapped. We talked to a lot of people knew him, and the same words kept coming up. Pushy, judgmental, in your face.
10 minutes with him, he find 10 things wrong with you. Even you. Do you send yourself positive affirmation letters in the mail? No. Okay, well, you're living your life wrong. That was Artez.
Something went down between you two. Him being a prick. That's gonna matter.
But you keep shoving it. No one's gonna see that. All they're gonna see is you killing him, then lying about it. What you gotta understand is I'm a good person. Twice a week I volunteer for the kids. What did Artez do? If I want a piece of leftover cake, I'm entitled. I've earned it.
Artez gave you a hard time about eating cake.
He's driving. I reach back for a slice, and he's all like, "Don't do it, Omar, don't do it." He pulls over, says I'm killing myself. Garbage in, garbage out. That's what he said. I can't let you do it, Omar.
Who made him king?
Exactly. Give me the knife, he kept saying. Have some dignity. I got my dignity. You want the damn knife, Artez? Here it is! All this over cake? Over a piece of damn cake? He wouldn't shut up. Well, you showed him, didn't you?
Four ounces.
Yeah.
Bill's gonna be through the roof. If I even make Bill.
We're gonna work this out. Call your dad?
Not yet. He gets a word tonight, I'll find the bar.
You don't want him hearing this on the news.
I'll head over there tonight and tell him.
Yeah, good.
I need some time with Andy, okay?
Sure.
Those drugs weren't mine.
If I thought they were, I wouldn't be here.
I've been going through everything in my head. It's got to be Laughlin.
He's a good place to start.
He's the guy. I know it.
Anyone you know use?
Just informants, but none of them would burn me like this.
How about when you were narcotics? You ever transfer anybody in your car?
No, never. No, it's got to be Laughlin.
All right, I tracked down Martens. The warrant was based on an anonymous call.
Figured as much.
I'll check with our CI, see if anybody's got something on Laughlin we can use. And then tonight I'll start eyeballing his activity reports over the last few months. See who he's busted for heroin, amounts.
He went to the trouble of setting me up. My guess is he didn't leave a calling card. A lot of your great minds, they got their best thinking done when they were locked up. Gandhi, Mandela. So I work on my manifesto until I get out.
We're gonna clear this up, John. You'll look back, it'll be a bump in the road, nothing more.
You should take off, get back to Connie and the kids.
Bump in the road.
Just get me out of here.
তুমি যদি মরো যাও আমি তোমাকেই বিয়ে করব।
দেখো দেখো বিয়ে এত সোজা না।
5টা কমিশন।
কয়টা?
5টা।
আমি জেডি সাফায়েত সম্রাজন। স্যার এটা তো ভোটার আইডি কার্ড স্যার।
বাড়িতেই করবেন নাকি হোটেলে?
না না আপনি যেমনটা ভাবছেন বিষয়টা তা না। হ্যাঁ আপনি তো করবেন।
তোমাকে দিয়ে হবে না, আমি জানতাম। শুধু শুধু সময় নষ্ট করো না।
ভাই আপনি তো অনন্ত জলিল না যে অসম্ভবকে সম্ভব করে আপনার কাজ। জিমি জিমি জিমি
কি হচ্ছে?
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা আচ্ছা
আঙ্গের একদম ভইরা দিমু যাচ্ছে সব বাইট কর।
শর্ত বিয়ে বিয়ে শর্ত বিয়ে বিয়ে।
ভাই যে বয়সে মানুষ গার্লফ্রেন্ডের কামড় খায় সে বয়সে আপনি কুত্তার কামড় খেয়ে হাসপাতালে ভর্তি হয়েছেন।
Mugana nữa. Được. Nhọt. Không biết đánh với ai luôn. Thôi, sang pizza đi. Pizza. Last map for me broccoli ơi. 2,3 tuổi. Ria auto, sữa binh chili. Quỷ quỷ ác, quỷ phi phai. Chị chết à? Trứng nổi trong một round thắng luôn. Đéo đéo gần đi nữa. Để biết nổ ra cái gì? Mau nổ ra một tí cái bốc đồ. Sao? Phun đồ. Bài khỏe đấy. Bây giờ học bài khỏe đẹp. Amu chưa ba học thôi. Amu trước Amu 2 độ one sự kinh cơ. Amu này cũng có đấy. May mà xếp chéo carry nhé. Không xếp chéo carry chắc là thịt cút rồi. Rồi, hai thắng. Cút. Ô, trời ơi thằng bà sẽ chết. Càng ấy càng bạt cút mày. Bạt đi Lia 2 đầu, Lia 2 đầu. cái ra sấy. Mày đi. Bye bye. Rồi lỗ trứng. Xong. Lại farm tiền à, lại farm tiền rebirth à. Farm tiền rebirth hay broccoli ơi. Rebirth này hết 30k vuông sẽ đắt đấy. Đây phải farm thêm nhiều. Baby anh xin lỗi. Giấc mơ với chồng. Farm một broccoli. Với chôn à. Sao gặp nhau chuẩn không? Sao gặp nhau chuẩn không broccoli? Gì à gì? Rồi thêm một cái để chỗ 1 tỷ vàng à? Được không? Rồi. Sao sư đi, xích sàn nữa xong. Nếu anh nhớ không nhớ, em thích ăn dầu cận. Tiếp nhà quản lý sàn nữa xong. Rồi, tất cả gần như là đều 3. Giờ sẽ in lao 3 nhé. Nẹp đéo làm gì nào? Làm gì này? Rồi thêm gì? Rồi thằng nào đây đấy, thằng xét ạ. Xét 3 đồ ạ. Kinh ấy, xét 3 đồ ạ. Nó lỗ 1 tỷ vàng với cả cái ấp chết làm chi vậy, lỗ ngu đấy, đéo mày dạy lỗ hũ đấy, léo rồi lấy lỗ trứng này trứng thối à. What the hell, thua rồi. Thắng đều thắng rồi điều lần đi. Giờ biết tao lỗ trứng ra cái gì không? Lỗ trứng là cái bị chiến thuật với cả 1 tỷ vàng. Đéo phải làm gì hả? Trứng rồng. Chơi búa 2k ăn ở ông broccoli. Số tháng này nữa là nhót ID2 đi D2 à. Nice, khỏe đấy. Gần lắp không đối carry vào chứ. Không sao, anh tin làm mình có thể làm được nhé. Rồi xong chết con đấy rồi. Rồi thằng bóng rồi, thằng bóng. Còn anh. Rồi, trừ một thằng, thằng không trừ à? Nice. Nhà tới không có cao đi chơi là giờ gặp mặt. Không cần qua thì không. Không chỉ một tâm đầu vậy đó. Chuẩn không? Sao bên này? Ok broccoli. Sự chôn vì làm farm minh ấy. Mình sự là một A. Anh ấy bị đục lỗ ở người nên phải biến thành robot. Thân trên robot à? Pacific. Chưa đi Lào Ba. Sinh nhật tôi nhá. Số thì bị về 2 tiếng làm 2. Thiếu một pháp sư ấy.
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে। তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও। তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলো তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই করে শোধ করবা।
একটা ব্যাপার কি খেয়াল করছো? শহরে কিন্তু 2টা রূপ, রাতের এক রূপ, দিনের আরেক রূপ।
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে।
আরে ব্রো, সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে, কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না।
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে, একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয়া। কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খোঁজে।
বসুন।
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত, তাই না? আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে, তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ? কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো? কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে না।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
হাই, ইউ লুক গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Cái gì vậy? Ui dồi, nháy phát 2 lần. Chuẩn không vậy chấm. Chuẩn đét cho thôi. Chuẩn và đét. Như phi công vậy. Ok, bay tiếp, bay cao. Thu rồi sao nhỉ? Thu rồi sao ấy? Thôi. Thằng Zena bắn đau lắm, Zena 2 đồ rồi. Chịu. Zena Sojin mấy cả cuồng đao, đấy hiểu. Vội vậy chồng. 6.8 à, vậy sẽ lên 7. Ok. Đằng nào phải đắp cho thờ red mà. Thôi đừng lỗi chung với nhau đây. Mèo 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 mèo. Trốn mày trốn. 5 định mày nghe, lắp phần này vào xong. Mày định từ cái xếp tiền nhé, thế thua cũng được không nào. Bạn cũng khỏe nhưng mà chúng nó còn quỷ hơn cơ. Đéo sao Zanna 2 đồ. Đéo chịu được. Quỷ đó chịu. Trùng bài không vậy? À, kiếm tiền. Tiến kiềm 138M, sự là nhiều ấy. Không bay nữa thì thôi. Máy đẹp đét 400 mà. 2 này. Quá 03. Thử để mình nghĩ chợ hay sao? Chưa đến lượt 4 này. 117 à? Sẽ là một cái Sojin đi. Ok, quyết định. Sẽ lấy một cái Sojin đi. Đi. I'm go here. 707 triệu sẽ được lên 6.8. Tốc độ sẽ được mắc ping không? Quỷ ác quỷ phi phai, tốc độ bù đắc bù nào nào. Mấy thằng này có một chút game thôi chứ. Thằng này rebirth 163 lần. Kìa vậy. Sojin thì con này hợp lý hơn này. Nhanh này là con bên kia nhưng mà đợi đồ bình tĩnh. Vội vãi. Xếp đủ rồi hả? 46 à? Đấy nó chỉnh cài nhót. 2 giờ 208. Gì 4 giờ đi học. Chuẩn không? Mai học xong chứ làm gì đi tập. Tài môn tự sáng. Tối tập tiếp. Trốn không? Nhiều đi quát này. Ngon. 300 440 mà 440 lap đi record 50 lap 450 150 150 150 450 451 452 được không? Dạ được, xít được. Zanna thực sự thì nhiều ấy. Bây giờ phải được 5 round thắng cơ thì mới được cộng 2 đồng. Là một round chỉ cộng bao nhiêu? Từ 2 đến 4 chỉ cộng 1 đồng thôi. Nghèo đét. 1,6k 138M. Bắc. Ui Bắc. Ui tôi bình quá. Không được. Phải quay nốt. Ê sao đéo lên thở đét 2 cho mình kìa. Này thua rồi, tài khỏe đấy. Chịu rồi. Êu, cái gì kia có dòng ánh sáng. À, bắn tàu ra một cái đồ ánh sáng ngẫu nhiên à. Chịu rồi, dòng ánh sáng thì thua. Chịu. Thầy thua. Thầy chấp nhận. Ai rồi cũng phải thua thôi. Nhưng mà thua không hay đâu. Ai rồi cũng phải thua rồi. Mày perfect. 300 mấy lap vậy. Em quay anh ác quỷ à. Cheers. Nổi không? Nổi không vậy thầy? Nổi không? Ôi kìa, đâu được. Perfect rồi. Ôi hỏng. Một lần thôi. Rồi hay. Anh sợ đấy nhé. Soraka cút. Cái đéo ở đây. Một cái giáp máu á. Cái đéo ở đây. Cái đéo ở đây. Nhào.
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর, ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর। মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে।
আমার মনে হয় কি জানেন, আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত।
এটা কি উপলক্ষে?
ম্যাডাম ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন, তারপরে বলতেছি।
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপসই দেয় এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার।
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে ম্যাডাম তার।
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব, তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান।
রুগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি তো উল্টো হলো কেন? আপনি কি উল্টো?
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, যেও না বন্ধু আমার ভুলিয়া।
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে। ম্যাডাম আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।
Rồi đấy, bắt đầu zone 7 rồi. Quay đây. Còn bỏ lên Huy với anh nhanh nhỉ? Được. Đây với anh nhanh. Còn nào. Em. Bắt em. Từ từ xếp bài đã. Cần mất. Thêm. Khi thấy em. Đợi thầy một tí đây. Thầy đang giải bận. Rồi thế. Thằng cái đen này bố chịu. Xin lát này, rồi xong. Rồi đặt Huy lên vẽ xong. Như thế. Uy hiệu thần giống. Vương miện đấu sĩ. Trang bị Pandora. Rồi cái Pandora đấy. Phải để như ship. Tem lại thôi. 5 màu rồi, kiếm nhanh phết. Còn 10 lần nữa. Ôi trời. Em ơi. Cha. Sức chưa quay về. Là tại ai như vậy chưa quay về tại ai như vậy dây gần nhau. Mèo 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 mèo. Fuck, what the fuck, what the fast, so good, so fast bro. Fast 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 fast. More. I need more speed. I need. Yes sir bro, perfect at 10%. Ok bro. Michelin này đỏ đỏ nhở, như pet xịn quá. Đừng đỏ thôi. Uầy, ui rồi có thằng hack ở đây rồi. Giờ của rồi. Tôi thành. Giờ dia này rồi sự ra cái liệt kê miền tây rồi siết chết người tao nó cứ phải ngồi làm bọn nó xong 8 mò đừng gọi tên tao xuất hiện đâu, tao rảnh. Đừng nói đừng gọi lâu chạy trên hai sen khoảnh khắc ban đêm chụp người xong mấy ông lúc về cứ bảo tao sao không sang kia lấy vé. Chậm lại lại không lùi được. Rồi đi tập cho sinh nhật đẹp trai. Lời nói đôi khi chỉ buông lồ, cười trên môi là dáng loạn âu lo lại thật. Bọn ruồi thì sao có 35 máu này. Phát triển hòa mình sao đâu có khi tại Phật. Mày hợp mấy nó fix phẩy chúng mày nhưng bạn quá nhanh. Binh, ô trời, xin lỗi. Là biết lên đinh ở có chưa không? Bọn tao xin chào sáng sớm, không chưa, tự chưa không? Rồi cộng 1,92 chưa? Hãy nói xin chào. Còn nếu không cho tao biết mày đang team nào. Tôi thể ngồi nói chuyện. Đèn ấy, tụi em có 35 máu bởi cái bài quỷ như vậy. 440 là phải chết 8, mình mới chết 7. Sợ đéo anh. Miền phê rồi. Kêu à. Điên này rồi. Vấn đề gì? Đồ nếu khô quá, nếu biết sống không? Rồi nếu chịu. Rồi trận này là ngủ làm nào? Này trận sau hẳn rồi. Trời tận nhà carry cái đủ như thế đánh. Đặt hớt à? Hớt không? Rát hớt. Mày thích hớt không? 10 cú ơi, 5 lần nữa, Bình. Rồi sắp chết rồi đấy, 23 máu. Sống được đến qua giao chim. Hôm nay ông ba cũng đánh được đâu. Và ta một phiên anh chị kịp nhìn lên phía chúa. Leo em muốn thì cả thế giới của ai lương là anh sẽ là kẻ thù của. Ô tí nhanh đi. Tiểu tư nhỉ. Chỉ muốn bước xa làm sao. Baby girl. Nếu mà muốn em mãi lo yêu anh vào. Bình chi linh không? Thì có bình chi linh không hả thầy? Phong độ tìm em Bình ra làm sao? Rồi rồi, hồi này Flash 3, Dari 3 đều biết đánh rồi không? Flash vất đau lắm. Chết rồi thắng trận cuối cùng. Thôi trận này là trận sau tuần nữa thì cút 5-1. Sao xuống phong độ tiền mình chọn anh xuống. Rồi binh chi linh bay một chút là binh chi linh baby girl 30 phút rồi. Ai à? Có trốn không? Bình xoay đều xoay nhanh nhở, cậu bánh ra con tắc kè hoa ở trong cái hàng cút rồi, tắc hoa yếu nhất trong mấy con xịn quát ly nhưng mà yếu, thế là thầy cho cút rồi, quên mất.
আপনি কিন্তু দেখতে যথেষ্ট সুন্দরী একজন মানুষ, দেখতে বেশ রোমান্টিক, যেন শেক্সপিয়ারের নাটকের কোনো নায়িকার মতো। ভেবেছিলাম, কিন্তু আপনি তো পুরোটাই মর্মান্তিক। যে কোনো মানুষ আপনাকে দেখে মর্মাহত হতে পারে।
আমার হালকা হতে 1 মাস সময় লেগেছে।
আপনার 1 মাস সময় লাগে? আমার হালকা হতে তো 1 মিনিট লাগে।
আমার কাছে মনে হয় জীবনসঙ্গী এমন হওয়া উচিত যার সাথে আপনি প্রতিটা মুহূর্ত উপভোগ করতে পারবেন, সারাক্ষণ খুনসুটিতে মেতে থাকতে পারবেন এবং তার মনে এমনভাবে বসবাস করবেন যে আপনার দিকে সে একটাবার তাকালেই বলে দিতে পারবে যে তার বেঁচে থাকার কারণই আপনি।
পথে চলতে চলতে কথা বলতে বলতে কখন যেন হলে আমার
জানি গল্পে গল্পে মিশে অল্পে অল্পে আমিও হয়ে গেছি তোমার।
ছোট ছোট ভুল ফুটে হলো ফুল যে তোমাকে পেলাম,
গুটি গুটি পায়ে স্বপ্নের লাই আমি ভেসে গেলাম।
আপনি কি মনে করেছেন একজন মানুষ আমার জীবন থেকে চলে গিয়েছে এবং আপনি সেই সুযোগটা কাজে লাগিয়ে আপনার ফিলিংস গুলো আমার কাছে এক্সপ্রেস করবেন আর আমি সেটা হ্যাপিলি অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে নিব? এই হচ্ছে আপনার বন্ধুত্বের নমুনা?
রোদের পাখি তোর শহরে আমার মনের স্বপ্ন ঘিরে, ওরে পাখি ওরে সারাক্ষণ তোর শহরে বৃষ্টি হলে ভিজে আমার মন।
Ủa, con này quỷ nhờ. Nèo số gắt. Phải không? Bùi lục, nó thật ở đầu đấy. Qua đi, còn yêu cháu rồi, anh cần em qua đây. Hai làm một đại đất cần hai này rồi. Cần đôi chặt, đại đất hai đầu xịn, đôi chặt. Cần đôi. Rồi sẽ mét cũng bay trời. Mèo bay. Thế là muốn tiền nào 2% bán ra thì này thành rất này. Các bạn ơi cho tôi không phải tấm 17 kg và 92 và 20 và 3 và 0 not instance interaction justification link explanation. Đeo anh Hoàng Long. Nguyễn Hoàng Long chụp ảnh với cả tờ Linh. Vừa qua ý này sốt của mình không? Được không? Làm gì đây nữa? Rồi quá. Gì thôi, chưa. Rồi bây giờ chúc cái Tuấn. Tao bữa nay sẵn à, có là Tuấn Bảo. Bú cái gì cơ? Mày bú cái gì? Tôi đâu có ra quân cảnh vệ thậm chí một lúc cuối ơi nếu sao thua mỗi dòng lính ạ từ đầu thắng hết anh cần một quân một nhân khác là một lính khác. Quay góc làm việc ấy, quay góc làm việc. Đây rồi, đấy, nó quay là đây là cái máy mà bố quay YouTube. Bố quay, đây là cái máy tao quay YouTube với cặp màn hình các kiểu giới thiệu hết như quảng cáo. 7/6 chưa đâu. Nguyễn Nga đang tiếng Anh, Nga xong 2 ngày mà. Nó bảo là ở trong ấy rồi, ở trong season này quá, nó cho mấy quả trứng này. Đâu? Anh mở trứng nó xong rồi, mở trứng không biết tại sao, xong rồi. Không biết lắp cái gì luôn, để thì đồ đây nếu lắp tôi là Tạ Nguyên Vũ một lúc phải chưa? Không nhớ à? Quỷ vai một lúc quỷ mấy cái xa sự quỷ đấy đấm thế được rồi, thôi cho thầy bú với đầu quá. Có lấy cái đéo cho mày không vậy? Anh nhớ biết đánh cái gì luôn đấy, chán quá nếu đánh cái gì. Ôi vui tập à? Ok mà lùi ơi. Sao ra ngoài đánh nhìn mày đi về thật giống quá. Chịch cho anh đi về thật dừng này thôi, cô xoay bài không bước lui. Tao đánh chán quá rồi, tại đây mới đánh cái gì, giờ ra con muốn tiền đánh con đấy mà. Giờ tao đợi, tao cứ chơi lại nháp môi xong rồi ra con gì đánh con đấy, đánh cái bài đấy. Đây, quan của bài gì đánh cái ấy luôn. Tượng kinh kinh ấy, nhưng mà cút. Ra cuối là lỗi huy hiệu thật dừng không. Đúng rồi, để chơi rồi lốc vòng một thứ. Nhưng mà ngôn ngữ không phải tiếng Việt. Mình đang nói cả về linh vật chớ trừ chân lý, thực ra là đang nói ví dụ lốc mày không biết đâu. Còn không. Có cái mũ một thủy yếu đó chịu. Rồi được 2 chiếc. Cái thằng này quen nhỉ, chắc trước đây. Phải không? Phải không? Bố là con nuôi. Phải không? Kinh vậy chào. Thật ra thần dừng để xây bài ấy. Đấy à. Chuẩn không? Chỉ nã. Đây không có chỉ nã đâu mà. Đi tù mày. Đi tù. Đi tù. Mày đi tù. Mày chơi, mày chơi. Hai ba năm mày đi tù. Mới là ông anh đấy à? Quỷ nhỉ? Ông ấy chứ cái chuyện không. Đi me thằng ngon à? Đi me thằng ngon à? Chuẩn đấy. quanh à. Để cho nó găm đầy găm mày à pha một tí đầy găm rồi đó đeo rồi bị bớt một lần mà nhiều găm ấy bị bớt nhiều găm